button and that button and that button, and we are live. Welcome to Roll for Severity. We are on session 30. Everyone is not probably going to die. Probably.
Why did you even say that?
Why did you say?
I believe the comment
He's probably not going to die.
I believe the comment says everybody is going to die.
Everybody's gonna die.
That's what the chat says. We trust in chat.
We're all gonna die.
We're on to session 39 of the OG campaign.
Is it 39?
Yeah, we're almost to midlife crisis point.
That's how flustered I am. I don't even have my book out yet.
Yeah, we're almost 39. We're almost to midlife crisis point, which kind of suits for this session. This is session 39 of First Fairy's OG campaign, one of our homebrew D&D adventures. Every Sunday we play D&D here we try to play D&D every Sunday here at 5 p.m. PST at twitch.tv/rollforseverity, swapping week by week between the OG campaign run by myself and the MW campaign run by Miss Wolfinger. If you're looking to watch or rewatch or catch up on past episodes, subscribers have access to episodes immediately after they air in our channel's VODs. For those who aren't subscribers, I upload episodes to YouTube usually a week after they initially air-ish. Sometimes I forget, and then it's a bit longer than that, but usually about a week. You can find us on YouTube by searching Roll for Severity, or there is a link somewhere down below the stream. I'm Ominous Skiggle, the DM for this campaign. I'm joined by my fantastic players, Not Nathan, Mel, Jamie, and Jeanette. Before we get underway, there's a few quick things to go over. Every month we donate a portion of all income generated by Roll for Severity to charity. This includes that from direct donations, bits, subscriptions, and sales from our store. This month's charity is the Bissell Center, an Edmonton-based shelter working with communities to empower and help move from poverty into cultural, social, and economic prosperity. You can find them on the website at bisselcenter.org or on Twitter at bisselcenter. Our Fest store is also up on tpublic.com/user/rollforseverity, or once again, there's a link down below the stream somewhere. 13 times 3 is 39. We fight a dragon, episode 39. This will go great. Yeah, so without further ado, to my lovely party, what happened last time?
You know, we were having a lovely walk. We were having a lovely walk, making our way on the outside, and then someone dropped a dragon on us.
I don't know.
Is it because we aren't going into the scary forest? Is that why?
Who was looking into the sky for a dragon? Here's the question. Just who was looking up for a dragon?
You know what? I was just laying there. And I rolled thinking I could look at a dragon.
And whose fault is it that we found a dragon?
No, but the RNG gods. It's their fault. Because that's what I rolled.
In other news...
The TM told me I thought I was looking at a dragon.
Yeah, and do you know what happened? Then people started looking for a dragon. And so then, do you know what the DM gave us? A dragon.
Dragon.
Funny how that works.
Yeah. You know what?
I planted the seeds. You help fertilize and grow and tend to those seeds, and then the seeds sprouted.
You know what?
You sow.
I want a giant rock to fall from outer space and land on this dragon. DM, make it happen.
Gonna have to get one hell of a wild search for that one.
But before that happened, Kay got his boots and some other shenanigans appraised that has been in his inventory for a while. And also a ring that we found on the people that tried to kill us last time round. And now Kay can turn into a cloud and float away casually. It's actually kind of nice. Kay also ran after one of the totem-y things or a monster or something in the forest, and it almost killed him. By almost kill him, I mean it attacked him. Kay turned into a cloud and casually ran back to the safety of the dome. Everything's fine forever, except when Theo sees a dragon. Because apparently when Theo sees a dragon, it's gospel, and therefore it happens.
I was gonna say Anna had a brief brush with Shadow of the Colossus, where she was chasing that. We heard a bunch of lumbering things, and she went into the forest, and she found like what looked like to be a bunch of giant footprints.
Oh, yay big.
About
It's what, 20 feet wide?
About 20 feet, yeah. So.
And that was an encounter we didn't want, so I backed off.
Yeah.
But we still got one we didn't want anyways.
Yeah.
And as we were traveling, we do know that the totems, maybe they're not necessarily following us. Maybe they are. Ones that we've seen before have cropped up. So,
We gave them names. I
They
said,
were like decorations we gave the first one, and we started a fashion trend.
Yeah,
Yes.
we had Charlie, was the unmarked one. Daisy
Yeah.
got the flower crown. Blade got the grass crown, and then Fern got the grass necklace.
yeah, that's their names.
they've been popping up.
The party
Yeah.
didn't like the idea of naming one of them Flowey.
No, that's why no.
Because
I initially suggested Flowey, and then Theo was like, oh yeah, that's great. And then Mel, it immediately clicked. It's like, don't you fucking dare.
No, because you're gonna threaten us with deleting our characters as a game mechanic. So at least now you're threatening us with a TPK. It's so much better.
I'm scared.
Me too.
We're all scared.
I do want to reiterate, though, that my intent with this is not to TPK. And that is not and has never been my intent. At this point, if a TPK happens, it happens, but that was never my intent or my desire for the encounter.
We're gonna die.
Only if the dice gods are angry. Here's to hoping you all sacrificed your baby goats.
Yeah.
We're in danger.
Yeah.
So as morning dawns and you all awake, perhaps not as restful as a night as you had hoped, memories of a black dragon looming over the dome and concern for what awaited you in the morning, disturbing your slumber somewhat. But you've all completed your long rest. You stir and awake with roughly half an hour before the dome is to expire, giving you those final minutes to get yourselves geared up, prepared, go over any final plans, and cast whatever you feel is needed prior.
Hey,
So what is
hand
the
me
party
your
doing?
bow.
Sorry, what was that, Sil?
Hey, hand me your bow.
Oh.
Kay, just waking up, casually goes, sure.
So just to recap, there's acid on top of the dome, correct?
There's not currently
Why?
acid on top of the... Like, he spewed acid on top of the dome, but that has since run off.
Okay.
Like, it's not like a puddle of acid that as soon as the dome goes down, you're all going to be in puddle of acid.
I had to clarify.
No, that's completely fair, but no, you're not going to be instantly acidified the moment the dome goes down.
Die before the fight starts.
Oh, Theo.
Others would do that.
Hey, Theo.
Hmm?
What do you use as your arcane focus?
This chain that's wrapped
Okay, you're gonna
around
have to
my
sit over
arm.
here.
What?
You're gonna have to sit over here.
Okay.
The chain.
This isn't an option. I imagined Syl being like, you here, sit.
As Stella's doing this, what are we going to do?
So first thing, I have just enhanced the bow, and I have to go back to K, and it has some crazy mechanisms on it with sights and things. And I hand the chain. I don't know what I did with the chain, to be honest. I tried something, but it is now a +1 arcane focus, and the bow
Okay.
is a +1 bow.
So cool.
So what is the +1 to?
Enhanced arcane focus. It gains +1 bonus to spell attack rolls. In addition, you ignore half cover in making a spell attack.
Okay, yeah. So, sorry, I just pressed a button here. So instead of a +5, it's a +6. At the moment, is there a whoop, sorry, can't think. Is that forever or is that temp?
Town.
It's technically temp.
Technically temp.
So
Okay.
either I infuse something else or I've been dead for 4 days.
Okay.
What happens first?
All right. Well, okay.
So it's permanent as long as Sylvania is alive and does not die, or as long as Sylvania is alive and doesn't do something else. So it will last for the entire duration of the
Parts of
combat.
my shield and sword to enhance your guys' stuff. So it was transferred from my bonuses to you two.
Oh, okay. So
we have a preference of which side of the road we're running.
Which way is the
if we're running, we're running left side, not right side. Right side
I
is
think.
right side. Kay is like right side's the spooky side with the stupid totem thingy monster thing. That no hard pass. No.
So we're running to the left side. All right.
You
So
think
for
we
everyone,
should-
everyone at home. I'm sorry, Syl. I cut you off. Go ahead.
Do you think Daisy would help us with the dragon?
I
No.
hope so.
You know what? It was an idea that crossed my mind. For everyone at home, we need to. We have 30 minutes before this dome drops. I need to be the last one out of the dome, or else, once I leave it, it drops. We're going to how big? Okay, first off, how big is the dragon?
It was a young black dragon.
Did
It's a
I get
young
a
one.
sense of how big it was when I was speaking to it? And
Well, you can see it. You could see it through the dome.
all right,
Yeah,
Also,
it's pretty big.
yeah, it was
it's big.
it was
So-
big, but it was when Sylvania had done a check to see like what kind of dragons, and it was a young black dragon of some
Okay.
sort. That being said, you have a battle map of where you are currently on the road.
Which way is
Let's
town?
start with good side.
I need to.
I want to assume town is this way.
Town is south.
Town
Yeah.
south.
Oh wait. Oh right. No, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Town is south. Okay.
Yeah, so this is the forest that is the cursed one, quote unquote
that's the first
cursed.
side of the forest,
And then this side of the
over
forest is
here-
the other one.
Okay.
That's
Allegedly cursed.
yeah.
Well,
the-
This side is the
I
one
like
that
clear my
Mel had.
shapes.
That Mel found the giant footprints, and this one is the one with the totems.
I'd rather deal with giant footprints right now because giant footprints probably can hold their own against a dragon. I don't think the trees can.
So I drew a shape here and I don't know how to clear it.
You have to click the line, and then you can delete.
Okay, excellent, thank you. So, all right then. So either we go to the cursed side of the forest and hope that the spooks deter the dragon, or we go to the non-cursed side of the forest and hope that.
How far back was it that we saw Daisy?
At least a day.
Was
Yeah.
it a day? I thought we saw yesterday.
No, I thought Daisy was like only a couple hours behind us.
Yeah, it takes a
So-
couple hours.
That being said, there's no guarantee that Daisy will attack this dragon.
Mm-hmm.
There's
Nope.
So, we either take a chance and go into a different fight if we go into the spooky side with giant owl bears and colossal things that we don't know.
Colossal things to the
And-
other side.
Oh, they were on the other side. So
Yeah.
it's either spooky side.
Top
Or
right corner
colossal
is
side.
colossal side.
Yeah.
Bottom
The
left
second I thought they
is
were all on the same side.
no different sides.
So,
But all the
If you
totems have
want-
always been on your right.
If Daisy is unlikely to help, then we should probably go to the other side in the off chance that Daisy or one of their friends attack us.
all right
We
then.
don't need
So
to- we don't
so
need
co-
to increase creatures for this fight.
no. So let's. So just raise up your hands, everyone. Colossal side, yay or nay?
Yay.
Yay. All right,
Yay.
we're going to the colossal side. The good news is that we haven't really found a colossal
We've
creature
only-
yet, so
We've only seen their footprints.
we've only there's a chance they might not attack us, or
Or
they
actually
do.
be nearby.
DM,
What's up?
what way was the creature heading? Was I tracking it northwards?
It was heading southeast.
It was heading south.
towards the city.
Yeah, heading southeast was
problem.
part of the reason why the party decided to do double time.
Right.
Because like we want to make sure you get to the town before that thing does.
That's right.
Even though you didn't know what that thing was.
All right, so we have a direction.
Um,
What are we doing? As soon as this dome drops, chances are it will attack. How far away is the dragon from us currently?
You don't know.
We don't know.
I don't know.
Okay, we don't know.
The dragon's currently not within sight.
Yes.
Okay.
What we do know is that when he left, he said, "I'll be watching," and then
Oh, boy.
he flew away.
Okay. Oh, so he flew away. Okay, cool. So
Yeah, so you're not
he'll be
sitting there
around.
staring at this dragon.
Okay, so
That's what I actually thought.
So I can put us in like a kind of like a cone of silence sort of thing. I can have us pass without trace into the forest.
Mhm.
I don't know how this is going to work with you, Theo, and you having to be back to drop the dome.
Well, I can phase step, so I can only go about 30 feet, but I can do it without expending a spell slot once a day.
Okay.
So as a bonus action, so I can just phase step as far as I can.
I'll just book it towards that forest simultaneously. We can't see
True.
the dragon right now, so it'll take time for it to get to us. And if we go in slightly different directions, then it can't acid all of us at once.
Should we pair off?
We're going to scatter Scooby-Doo style.
Split up, we'll
If
cover
we're
more
going-
ground.
If we're going to split up, I think that's the best idea to avoid acid breath, because all of us have healing capabilities.
To some
But you know,
extent,
Yeah.
if we all go unconscious together, it's kind of hard for any of us to heal each other.
Very true. And the one who can cast, I'm the one that. Oh wait, who can cast Revivify? Myself.
You.
And
Just you.
me.
Just
Okay. Just me. Excellent.
so Theo really shouldn't actively be participating if we get into combat.
Well, I was thinking that I send Dog with Theo. Dog is good at stopping people from attacking. Probably not good against the acid breath thing, but would be good against teeth and claws.
Mhm.
So Dog could hopefully help Theo a bit extra. And I was also thinking I could increase all of your... I don't know what to call health in not like meta terms.
Increase your
Just call it-
resilience.
It keeps my resilience.
Like I could
Ow.
increase all 3 of your resilience and as well invoke 2 of you with heroism, which will let you stand up against greater hits over a longer duration.
I'm cool with that, since I feel like I kind of need to be in this fight.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I don't have a choice here.
Also, one thing to keep in
Also,
mind.
Anna's kind of the one that provoked the dragon. Well,
One
I'm
thing to
the
keep
one
in
that spoke to the dragon.
One
I'm
thing to keep in mind
backfiring.
too, though, when it comes to being downed, you don't. If Theo goes down, Theo can still be brought back up by healing them via whatever means. So it's not like if Theo goes down and then someone else goes down, well, that person's dead for
Yeah.
good. Like,
Revivify is if you're dead.
yeah, dead. You've
No.
failed all 3 of your.
Yeah. You've got
Death
failed all your
saves.
death saves. I also have Spare the Dying. If someone is rolling death saves.
Before this this dome goes down, I can cast, or I can give you these things which will increase your resilience, and it will last 8 hours. So that one I'm not worried about casting at the last moment. The heroism one, that one only lasts a minute. So that one last moment.
That one we save for combat. Okay.
Okay.
So-
So I cast aid on all 3 of them, and they all gain their max HP increases by 5.
Okay.
Okay, so everyone can add, like on your roll 20, just add that max hit points as temp.
Yeah.
So do we? So temporary hit points, we just go 5.
No,
Yeah.
if you click where it says like your max health, there's a max HP modifier. You can just add 5 there.
Yes, this is not temporary HP. It can be healed back.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
All right.
Yep.
So the plan is to scatter and then try and meet back in like
Theo, you do not have 71 health.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not thinking like scatter. I'm thinking just spread out a little bit.
Okay.
Like try to be like at least 30-ish feet away from each other or a bit more, like that sort of distance. I'm not quite sure how Black Dragon Breath works, but that will hopefully limit how many of us it can hit.
Mm-hmm.
But like still within range that we could help each other if needed.
And we want to fight this in like the thicket of the trees, right?
Yes, try to force it to land.
Okay.
I'm thinking.
I'm going to try and be on top of the one forcing it to land. With Earthbind. So that is going to be my big priority at the beginning of this fight, is find the dragon, get it down.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, can I get people to roll me roll me not survival checks. Roll me nature checks.
I love those.
Oh, I have advantage.
Oh, oops, I just rolled it in the wrong place. Damn it, I rolled a nat 20, but in the wrong one.
I mean, I have advantage on that, I think.
Me too.
18!
16.
I mean, 18 is what I rolled by default, but it's not the 5, so it's fine.
I rolled a 13.
Because yay, favorite
myself
grade.
with water.
So Kay and Anna, you would both have a little bit of knowledge on black dragons. Kay mostly from legends and rumors that you heard in the Fey Wild. Anna, you've learned these from the elven couple back in Yesher. That black dragons will breathe like a strip of acid breath.
So, straight line.
Yeah.
Can we see if the ground outside of the dome kind of correlates with that? Is there like a long strip of grass that's burnt away?
From when you he didn't use necessarily acid breath when it wasn't like I'm gonna blast your dome. He was basically on top of the dome aiming straight down.
Yeah.
So there's not there was a big splatter, which is mostly at this point kind of fizzled away and been absorbed by the dirt.
All right. Yeah, we'll definitely convey.
Convey that.
I'm just gonna measure this distance. It is currently 80 feet into the thicket from me. Past this tree, 80 feet.
Okay. Yeah. So regardless, so remember, if you see, or if you're within like a straight shot of the dragon's face, it's a potential bad time.
Yeah. Hope it can't turn around, or try and make it so it can't turn around.
Let's to the left.
Yeah. To the left. To the left.
Don't stand single file.
Yeah. So I need to clarify for sake of damage rolling and things. Longbow +1. That adds 1 to hit and 1 to damage. Yes.
Yes.
Just for sake of the math.
Yeah. All right. So the plan is to run across to the quote-unquote less cursed forest and to kind of
out.
Yeah.
head that way and then fan out a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
How do we want to do this? Do you want me to drop the dome and then we just run?
Might as well be instantaneous.
Okay. Oh, okay then.
And so who
I'm going to.
you were talking
everyone
about?
Pick a,
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, everyone pick a point that
South.
they're going to run to. Okay, so Anna's going south. Okay. You're going that
Wait,
way.
I thought this side was the less cursed side. South would bring you into more cursed side.
I mean, like, south for the fan here. Like, more
Yeah.
this way.
Oh, right.
Not due south.
I'm not set up to ping. I'm like, why am I not pinging? Oh, instead I'm painting a bunch of
squares
dots on the map. It's fine.
It's right in.
I'm planning on going here-ish.
Okay.
I can go like here-ish.
Okay. I guess that means I'm going up here.
What's that cool new tool that I have?
Yeah, I was about to like grab like so. Anna's going this way, Sylvania's going this way, and then Theo's going this way, and Kay's going where?
Yep, Kay's going over here. Yeah, so it's literally.
Kay's heading here-ish.
Yeah.
I'm pinging.
Theo's going here. Yeah. Yeah, Theo's going here. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Give me a tree to hide behind.
All right then. Anna, your distance is far. Do you want to change shape?
Yeah, I'm gonna be Panther.
Yeah, do it. Do it in the safety of the dome.
Yeah, we're absolutely going to do that, which is why I chose kind of the farther spot. Okay.
So,
Panther form.
how fast, Syl, can you run without dog?
I'm decently slow, but I still think dog should stay with you.
Okay.
If the dragon attacks me, that's probably preferable over the rest of you anyway.
You're the smallest, but you're our tank.
You're the smallest, so you have the least meat on you, but also you don't get hit often.
I think I've been hit once since I met
Yeah.
all of you.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. You remember, you wanted us here because we have a low sense of self-preservation.
Exactly.
So-
My construction will only work with people who have a low sense of self-preservation. Actually, specifically, no sense of self-preservation.
Well,
Glad you're part of the team.
I want everyone to know that no matter how this goes, it was nice knowing everyone, even you, Kay, you pain in the ass.
Can't get the. Don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna walk away from this.
Yeah,
that's the
Okay.
spirit.
Kay is confident. If all else fails, he will find a way to walk away from this or get back from this.
Oh, this is like a scene from Serenity, but I'm gonna share that later. All right then, I'm going to count down to 3. I'm gonna count down from 5. All right. So ready?
Maybe from 10. 20.
Okay. Everyone's got everything together. We have a game plan.
Correct?
Ready? Dropping the dome in 5, 4, 3, 2.
I start running.
What? Damn it! I dropped the dome. I dropped the dome. Hey, Kay, you can't go that far.
We're not in combat yet. Who says I can't go that far?
Alrighty, as the dome falls and you all start booking it towards the woods, I'd like everyone to roll me a athletics check.
Oh crap.
Athletics. I'm really booky. Why do you ask
18!
to roll these things?
That's a 17 with a negative attribute.
Same? 17 with a
11.
-1.
There's a
Which
reason why
tracks.
Theo. This is the reason Dog stayed with Theo.
So as you all and so just clarifying, Sylvania, you've cast aid on the 3 of them.
Yes.
Anna, you are a panther.
Yeah.
You did not cast Pass Without Trace.
No.
Okay.
So we weren't going for stealth, we were going for run, was my understanding.
Okay, just wanted to clarify those things. And then Theo has the +1 spell focus. Kay has the +1 bow.
Yeah.
Oh, I just realized something. Heroism has touch, so I should cast that before we run.
But we're not in combat yet.
It only lasts for a minute, you said.
Yeah, it only lasts for a minute.
Yeah. Just
That'll be a Hail Mary for later.
yeah. Hail Mary.
Okay. I will choose one person and myself and run up to that person then.
Okay. So as the dome drops, you all start taking off towards the forest. Theo, you opted to manually drop the spell as opposed to just letting it fall as you walked out of the dome. So you were a little bit further behind them, but not by much. You did not fall flat on your face as you hit the dirt road.
Yay.
Dog booked forward and then turned around and then had to come back to meet back up with you.
Yes, I don't have 4 legs.
But as you reach the forest on the other side and start heading in, overhead you hear just a loud flap of wings, and you hear the roar of a dragon taking off. And I would like everyone to roll me stealth checks. As
Everybody
you hit...
hold on to their butts.
19.
Fudge!
20!
15.
Do I get to roll as a panther? Wait, what is
Yeah,
stealth?
Oh,
you
whoops,
should
I
be
rolled
able to-
sleight of hand instead of stealth. Oops,
Oh.
wrong one.
You should be able. Yes, you should be able to
4.
roll as a panther.
Okay.
You rolled a 4? How do you get a 4?
Because Anna has negative 1 to dex.
And did Anna roll as a panther?
No, I just rolled on my sheet here.
That being said, don't...
Yes.
Yeah, you would have to roll as panther.
Okay.
Which
Because
just
it's
means...
physical ability.
Yeah, so it'd
So
be
it's
3
20
plus... What would it be? Yeah, be whatever the panther stealth roll would be.
So, plus 2. D20 plus 2. Marginally better.
11. Okay. 4. Anna's running out there banging pots and pans. You're never gonna find me, fuckers!
Well, if Anna wants to be bait,
I also rolled a 4, so that's because I have disadvantage and I have armor. I'm just like clank, 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 clank.
Yeah, you're going. You just your metal arm is just bouncing away, and you are essentially pots and pans as you're running across the.
this is
road.
why you mount. This is why you normally mount dog. It's because when you mount it on dog, you don't have to worry about clanking. When
still
you're
clank
not
on
mounted,
dog.
Still clank, because dog still bounces as dog
yes,
walks.
but it's not this painful because you're not being like. It's not like a bunch of hinges smashing together. In this case, it's just a ting 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 ting. It's a different experience.
So as you reach the forest, I apparently cannot see the edge.
Why am I beside Kay?
Because you're
Because
both pointed
that's
that you're going to generally the middle area.
Oh,
But
okay.
basically, pick your spots within the bottom. I can't draw in that corner because the thing is being dumb.
Tree.
Yeah. Pick your spots in there.
No, I'm gonna guess that we're. Me and
Oh,
Doc are here.
could you enable Anna 7 for me?
Oh.
Since you had to grab a new token.
Yep, can do. Uno momento.
Thank you kindly.
I'm in a tree, 'cause trees are the greatest place for me.
Perfect. Whoop.
Okay. So as you book it across the road and you hear the dragon take off, you managed to get across the road, get through before the dragon had taken off. So none of you got smacked around a bit on the road. But as you reach the forest and you hear it roaring, and you can hear the wing beats rapidly getting closer. Is there any last minute spells or preps that people are wanting to do as the combat is about to begin?
Not Nathan would like to know if the dragon is saying something stupid and ominous from the distance and draconic, being like, I told you I'd be waiting, or something ominous like a stereotypical villain would be saying, in sense of monologue prior to trying to attack the heroes.
Roll me a perception check.
I can do that. Wait, this is Inter Wisdom. This means in my favorite terrain, So it's 23.
23. He's not so much monologuing to you, but you do hear him kind of chuckling to himself as, food time, as he's heading towards you.
I offered to share.
Kay's not going to share the fact that we were just all called dinner by the dragon. He feels
technically
that
breakfast.
Whatever. The fact that we are being deemed as food by the dragons might reduce morale of the party, and Kay doesn't want to share this information.
Fair.
So I can't cast as a panther, and I only did the wild shape to ensure that I could get far away from the dome. I'm going to cast Bark Skin on myself, which I imagine dissipates my panther form.
That would dissipate panther form, yes.
Yeah, just so I can be the spellcasting user. So thank you for pulling out that token for me. But yeah, I'm gonna pop back into my Annah self. I'm also gonna roll the surge for casting Bark Skin on myself.
Okay.
It's a 6.
We did not surge.
We do not surge.
It would have been hilarious to start the fight with a surge. But we do not surge.
Meteor storm!
Oh no, my one weakness. How did you know?
Alrighty. So I would like everyone to roll me initiative.
Yup.
I'm afraid.
10.
It's a 9.
Oh, 3.
Oh no!
14!
Hey, better to roll the 1 there and instead of when I cast my next spell.
True that.
Okay, so it goes Kay, Theo, Annah, Sylvania, and then where is my collection of dice?
We're in a very dark place where we never want to go.
Alrighty, and the dragon is...
I keep looking at my spell list, like, what am I gonna do?
Yeah, that's pretty much all I do too. I just look at my spell list.
You got this, guys.
I look at my spell list and realize that I just have them.
They are there. They are a thing.
They're there. I can use them. Unlike you, beautiful people, I can't.
I should have been a sorcerer.
all I do is I'm like, I have options. What does this do? Does this help? Excuse me while I read my more abilities, see if anything useful will happen here.
Alrighty. So as the Gaunt has first, and he is currently rapidly flying towards the party. You can currently hear him to your west, so the left side of the screen, but he is not...
I'm on the west.
You are on the west. But he is currently... Or the side of him is currently blocked by the trees. That puts us to K.
Kay is going to move to this tree.
So you're hiding behind the tree trunks, essentially?
Oh, I am absolutely, like... I can hear him, so my goal is to be, like, obscure perspective around the tree trunk, waiting for him to get close enough, because based on my perception, I'm assuming I have a generally decent idea of how far away he is.
Yeah, you figure he's going...
the rate of which he's coming at us. So I'm like, cool, if I know he's coming from there, if I'm at least on the opposite side of a tree trunk, there's less like that his opening thoughts are going to focus on me.
Yeah, right now, like, based off of your perception check that you'd gotten, he's probably coming from that direction.
And so, Kay is very much gonna be, like, deking from tree to tree to tree for probably this combat, hoping that a tree might save him from taking a hit if all else fails.
Fair. Were you doing anything else aside from moving to the tree?
No, because nothing I can do of use.
Okay.
At current.
Theo.
I'm going to move here as soon as I pick up my. I can't pick up. Hang on. Oh, nope. It's because I got the wrong thing.
You're on the.
I'm going to move there.
Okay.
And hide behind the tree.
Okay. Anything else on your turn?
Unless I can actually like hide just here. If this counts as hiding in the tree.
Oh, there's multiple
Like
trees.
underneath the tree.
Yeah. If your objective is to hide by the trunk of the tree, you'd probably be like any of
more centralized.
Yeah. Any of these 4 spots, you'd.
No, don't move me there. I'm moving here.
And I'm trying to draw a square, but I don't have the right tool. So I just started moving your character. But any of those like central spots around the tree would essentially give you a cover from the opposite direction.
Okay, yeah. That's where I'm gonna hide.
Okay. That puts us to Annah.
To me, I am going to. That's the wrong tool. I'm going to run to this tree here.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Mold Earth in this area in front of me to give me a bit of cover in this spot while waiting out the dragon. I might need to move from it later, but that's my current plan.
And Mold Earth is a cantrip, correct?
It is a cantrip, yes.
Spiffy, what we're going to do is we're just going to go and... place that... Actually, let's fill that box.
And in my mind, I picture, because I'm so inclined with bugs, is instead of just being like loosely packed dirt and stuff, it is overrun with insects.
Oh, absolutely. You're basically upheaving anthills.
Yeah. So,
but yeah, place that block wherever you want that your wall to be.
I think that's good there.
Okay. Sylvania.
Ooh, my turn. Okay, so let's see. 25 there. And I'm specifically going to be as loud as I can be, just clang, 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 clang. Like raising my knees extra high to get those extra clanks, just like, yeah, come on, I'm over here. And I'm going to use the dodge action. And then Dog is going to follow Theo and also use the dodge action.
Okay, roll me a performance check just to see how loud you can get those clangs going. Kind of hard to be dodging and clanging at the same time, so you make some noise, but not as much as you would have been hoping.
Oh well, I have made the attempt.
You've made an attempt and you've made noise. Anything else on your turn?
Nope.
Okay. So you see the trees kind of sway a little bit as the flaps of these wings, these large leathery black wings, kind of cascade across the cascade across the canopy of the forest. I need to go to this. I need to grab you. And you are here.
I don't like it.
And you see Gaunt. Also, just
I don't like it.
meet Gaunt.
Oh my god!
Why does he look like Skeletor?
I was thinking he looked more like the evil dragon statue thing from Jackie Chan Adventures.
One more fight each other.
One more thing.
One more thing.
God, I need to watch that show again.
That was a good show.
It was a good show.
Anyways.
But as the dragon is now visible, he is going to... Actually, let's see. Who does he spot first? He heard the clang from Sylvania.
Does he spot any of the people that are hiding is the true question.
Probably.
Clank, clank, clank.
He moves forwards and does turn down towards Sylvania. Basically just getting himself that little bit past the tree so that he can actually see you. And he is going to send a large blast of acid straight along here.
Oh, there we go.
So, Sylvania, I
Hello.
need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
With advantage, because I took the dodge action.
Does dodge give you advantage on saving throws, or is it just...
On dexterity saving throws. Doesn't matter, my higher one was the first one anyway. 15.
15? Okay. And that is... Where are my d8s? I need my bigger bag.
Oh.
Words that inspire such confidence in the party. I need my bigger bag.
The 100 dice I have now aren't enough.
Also, I'm about to cast Absorb Elements.
That's a good one.
How many d8s is that?
A number. I need...
More than you want. More than you want
Yeah.
to have be rolled against you unless they're all ones.
All ones.
Kill.
Statistical improbabilities on the players in the player's favor.
And you dodged?
Yes.
To do so that... So you take 14 points of acid damage.
Is that before Absorb Elements or after?
That is before.
Okay, so I'll take 7 points of acid damage.
So she succeeded. She succeeded.
Yes.
So that was halved. So 14 times 2.
28.
So 28. Yeah.
And then I halved it again by giving myself resistance to acid damage.
How long does that last?
It's just for one attack. It's a reaction.
Okay. Yeah, as this line of
Or
acid
actually,
just
last one round.
as this line of acid spews across, Sylvania managed to kind of duck behind the tree, just barely getting clipped by the acid as it like splashed up from hitting the ground. But you managed to get you managed to avoid the brunt of the attack. And then for...
And you can see some of the acid that hit my armor kind of go up into my gauntlet, ready to do extra damage when I hit with it next.
As you go and punch the dragon.
No, my glove is the Shocking Grasp glove.
Ah, yes. But as you... But Gonta's blasted acid at you, but is currently remaining airborne. And is going to move to here, and is... You see Gonta's currently looking around. That puts us 2K.
Yeah. I need to make check life decisions. Do I want to? Probably not. All right. So first, I'm going to use my bonus action.
I didn't roll my wild search. Should I do that now?
Oh, yes. Yeah, I thought if that was the leveled spell, then yeah, give me a wild surge.
You're good.
Did not explode. Okay.
All right, cool. So Kay's gonna obviously cast Hunter's Mark on Gaunt.
Okay. So let's just give Gaunt.
Which I believe I need to. Yeah, I need to roll 1d20.
Yeah, Hunter's Mark. You need to write your surge or roll for surge.
Nope.
Okay, and Gaunt has been
Cool.
marked.
Cool. So, Kay is going to. God bless the fact that Kay has range. Kay is going to. Yes. move into this bunch of trees.
Okay.
And does Kay, based on the tree lines and sight that he has, currently have line of sight onto Gaunt? I know there's a tree in the way,
but he's currently flying above that tree line.
So yes.
He would yeah, from where you are, if you have to take a step forward to fire the shot without clipping into the tree underneath. But yes, you'd be able to feasibly get a shot in on him.
Cool. I'm going to Kay is going to hold his action to attack Gaunt until Gaunt makes his next attack on another member of the party.
But then you only get one attack instead of two.
I mean, that's fair, but he doesn't know where I am right now. And this is Kay being Kay, not me metagaming this fight. And Kay would rather get a surprise attack off on Gaunt than take 2 attacks when Gaunt appears to be searching for more of us. That's the decision Kay's going with.
Yep, so you're holding your action to, as soon as Gaunt attacks someone else, you're going to take your shot.
Yep.
Okay. So Kay's holding action. Theo.
To attack or not to attack?
That is the question.
That is the question. Guys, I think I don't want to. Oh boy.
You don't want to have a boy?
No, it
Me
is
either.
a situation.
Or a girl.
It is a situation of. Okay, well, I want to conserve my spell slots, so I'm going to. I guess what I will do is I don't want him to attack me just yet, so I'm going to hold. I'm not going to move because I don't think he knows where I am either. I am going to hold Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
And wait until he moves to attack someone.
Okay. So Kay is holding action, Theo is holding action, waiting for Gaunt to attack.
Yeah, there's literally nothing, like, if I attack him, he'll know exactly where I am, and then and then if I move, he'll still know where I am, and I don't want him to know where I am.
Fair.
As a point of narrative note, Kay is specifically aiming for the joint in the wings, hopefully to be able to pierce and damage it so it causes him pain, so hopefully he lowers himself to the ground. That's where Kay is aiming. Because Kate, we need the dragon on the ground. As long as the dragon's in the air, he's a massive threat instead of a big threat. So lowering one of those things is kind of Kay's priority at the moment.
Fair. Anna.
Do I know his name is Gaunt?
I don't think so.
Yes, he told us his name last night.
You asked him what his name was, and then you said, "I'm Anna."
Right,
And then he asked you when did rocks get names?
Yes, that's right.
And then you told him you were in the rock.
Because I knew that I introduced myself, but I couldn't remember if he introduced himself. All right,
Yeah,
so
you asked him his name, and he said his name was Gaunt.
I'm stepping up here, and I'm gonna say, and in my most intimidating voice ever, I'm gonna shout to the dragon, like, "I'm going to make gauntlets out of you, Gaunt!" And then I'm casting Earthbind. So these bright, like, yellow jacket colored, like, worms, essentially, are going to, like, try to form around his body, and he needs to make me a strength saving throw.
Okay, what's his DC on that?
14.
14?
Yeah. I'm also going to roll for a surge. Did not search.
Not a surge.
Did not surge. But he got 17 on his strength check. So as you yell and these binds all like swirl up and they wrap around and you think you've gotten it from him, but then you watch him just like pulse and break free from these worms as he turns and looks down at you. Sylvania.
Right.
Oh, is there anything else you had on your turn?
Yeah, bonus action. I'm going to swipe the ground, casting Magic Beetle, so I have some little beetles at the ready.
You just shove your hand into the mold earth pile that you've got, pull out your beetles.
Yeah, and then that's it.
Okay. Sylvania.
I am going to, he's still in the air, right?
Correct.
Okay, I'm going to cast Sanctuary on myself. Oh shit, I searched.
Yay! Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay, now I'm just gonna call this out though. We had joked about it'd be hilarious if he got turned into a potted plant, and so for the sake of making so that you guys know that if that is what turns out to be the case, that it was not a me deciding last second. I'm gonna pull up my wild magic surge table here. Give me a second.
So
hold up, so long.
On the 200 on the table.
Oh boy, is what I have to say to that.
I don't remember. Was high numbers?
I think high was supposed to be better.
High is better based. The
was
wild magic surge table is a little bit weird because it's benefit for the caster, not always necessarily the target. References, spells, wild magic surge. Where was?
Wouldn't it be cool if we got the narrators back for this fight?
No, this is
know
not
that
the fight to have the narrators.
Can you
Also,
believe it?
that was definitely not the number that we needed.
No.
Why is my heart pounding so hard right now?
So you got 200, or you call them
got 200 on the table.
100 was your roll. So as you cast the spell, it does cast, but you suddenly feel a very heavy weight in your pocket. More specifically, your money pouch.
Well, that's something to worry about later.
I'm expecting just 1,000 platinum, just bloop in your pocket. Just money. You're rich if you don't die first.
Well, yeah, this is something to worry about later.
Yeah. That's future Syl's problem.
Or our benefit when we get to renovate our tower.
And then I'm also going to go clank, clank, clank over here. Actually, over here.
There we
Might
go.
not be platinum. It might be cheese.
Might be cheese.
Might be goldfish.
Might be goldfish.
Okay, so you go clank, clank, clank over there.
Clank, clank, clank.
Okay, and what does Sanctuary do again?
Oh, if he does a targeted attack against me, he needs to do a Wisdom saving throw against my spell DC. If he fails, he either needs to give up the attack or attack something else in range. So I'm hoping he tries to claw and bite me and doesn't have anyone else in range to redirect it to.
Because, he just used his breath attack, so...
Okay, and the spell does not protect the warded creature from area effects such as Fireball. Okay.
Yeah, so
it's only if he chooses a targeted attack.
Yeah, it's only targeted attack.
Okay, spiffy.
So I'm guessing the reason why Syl used it now is because the breath attack has been used, and I don't think dragons can use their breath attack this quickly.
Maybe they can.
I know it's random, but...
No,
is there anything else?
It's not random.
It's not random.
He has to roll a d6. If he gets a 5 or a 6, he gets it back.
Yeah, that's why I said random.
Assuming we're using one that's pre-made.
What's your definition of random?
Oh,
I consider rolling a die random.
And Sylvania, is there anything else you're doing on your turn?
Oh, and then I'm gonna get Dog to move there, and that's it.
Okay.
Oh, and Dog also uses the dodge action again.
Okay. And actually, since you are currently in... I'm just going to mark you with something so I know that you've got Sanctuary on here. And we're going to give you a green dot for Sanctuary. Alrighty. Back to the top of the order. Let's see what Gaunt gets. Okay. Alrighty, so Gaunt is going to swoop down towards you, Sylvania, and is going to make a claw attack. So that's to make a wisdom save throw. What was your DC again?
15.
15. That is an 18 on the die, and he does not have a negative to whiz, so he succeeds that first one.
Okay.
So this is a claw attack, I believe I said. And so that is... Does a 23 hit you?
Yes.
Okay.
Right now, sadly. I could cast shield if I didn't give up my shield bonus to Theo.
Yep.
Thank you. Since he made an attack, Kay and I can both attack after his attack is done.
Yeah.
Because we've been holding our actions.
So that is 11 points of slashing damage.
Ow.
Uh-huh. And that is the trigger for both Kay and Theo to fire off your attack, so do that now. As you watch...
I'll let Kay go first.
Does a 21 hit?
21 does hit. So roll me those...
For 11 piercing damage.
Okay, and do you get the Hunter's Mark damage as well?
Oh, yes. Hold on. I need to... Hunter's Mark is 1d6?
Since I'm using Eldritch Blast and it's a spell, that means I get both attacks, right? Or...
Yeah,
what do you mean get both?
2 beams.
Yeah, it's 2 beams.
Yeah, you get both beams for Eldritch Blast.
It's a total of 17 damage from me on this attack.
Okay.
You rolled max damage. Nice.
Nice.
My first is a 23.
That hits.
So, which is... I have to remember how to do... Which is... Eldritch Blast is
1d10, isn't it?
Oh, 1d10. Yeah, it's a d10 plus 2. So...
Hoping for 12.
Also, Kay, technically... Oh, no, you've added the +1 to your longbow. Never mind.
Yes. 2. 7. So the first one does 7. And
Okay.
then the second one is 23 again.
Nice. So you hit with both Eldritch Blasts. Congratulations. That is the most consecutive Eldritch Blast you've hit ever.
Shut up!
And you hit it on a dragon of all things.
I hit it on a dragon of all things. Back then.
See, the moral of the story is we just need to have more dangerous things for Theo to shoot Eldritch Blast at, and then they're fine.
Okay, and I do 8 on the second. So...
Alrighty, so that is a whopping total of 32 points of damage in that first little bout. And it is going to take its second swing at Sylvania.
Saving throw.
That is a 17 on the die. And so that...
What's your AC right now?
My AC is 18. I can make it 23.
Okay.
And its attack is 14 plus 7 is 21.
21. I cast shield, and it does not hit.
Okay. Roll me
I
that
will
surge.
roll my wild surge. Please don't wild surge twice in a row.
Yep.
10. Also, before
so you're down 11 points.
Plus
I'm
7.
down a significant amount of points because I also got hit by the acid. I'm down.
Thanks.
Okay.
18.
I'm at 19 out of 37.
Gotcha.
I think this is the most I've ever been hurt.
39. Before I forget. And that is...
just realized all of my spell moves are all bonus action. Almost all of mine are bonus actions. This is great.
Yeah. Bonus action.
Yeah, because it's you have to hit the attack, and then it's a bonus. It's something that you're applying to your attack.
For most of my things, yes.
Yeah. Alrighty. So that's... And with Gaunt having laid those 2 hits, is then going to fly upwards, taking back to the skies.
Fucker.
However, it does leave your range, so that would provoke an attack of opportunity. Oh, no, you used your reaction already to cast shield, so Gaunt is able to get free. I'm just going to put... No, Gaunt's going to have a yellow dot when it's in the air.
I also don't have the thing that lets me do cantrips, so I could punch him with a -1 to strength.
Fair. Alrighty, that puts us to K.
Cool.
Having landed a attack on its wing, not crippling its wing or but you did definitely hit it.
Yes. Question: when he launched up into the air, is he facing towards Syl still? And
yes.
Does he have his back to me? So okay, cool. So in that case, Kay is gonna start his turn by attacking.
Okay.
With his bow.
Okay, roll me your attacks.
1, 2. So 16 and 22.
16 does not hit. The 22 does.
So 10.
So plus another 10 damage. Okay.
And then K is going to run to this tree.
Okay. Alrighty, that... Is there anything else on your turn?
Not yet.
Okay.
I don't like that arrow.
Theo. Hey, those weren't my arrows. Blame, I think that's Anna with the bright green arrows?
Don't worry about it.
It scares the hell out of me. Okay. So, well, I am going to, I guess I'll take another attack, and I'll attack again with Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
So, first one misses, I'm
Does
guessing.
not hit.
Second one, crit.
Nat 20. Nice.
So,
2 + 2, yay.
yeah.
It's almost like you hit with both of them.
Hey, so what? 20. That's what? So I did 10. So what? Double it. 20.
So roll the dice again for your second, basically you roll the double the number of damage, or double the number of dice.
Okay, yeah. So 16.
Okay.
14. You added 2 to the second one again.
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
Yep.
Oh, I did. Yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah, 14.
Okay.
All right then. Bonus action. I am in range, so I'm going to drop 2d6 on Syl.
Healing on Sylvania.
Yeah, hang on. That's just one. Or is that? Did I? Yeah, I just rolled
Yeah, you
one.
rolled 1d6.
So I didn't need to roll a second one because that's very sad. I'm sorry, you only get 5 HP.
You almost
Hey,
fixed
it's more
up
than I
the
had
acid.
a moment ago.
It's more than you had a moment ago. So that's the max I can do for that right now. And then I will move. I will move here.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
That's the end. That's the it. I took a move, a bonus, and an action. So I'm completely out of actions now.
Alrighty, Anna,
All I
what
have
you up
left is
to?
a reaction.
Is it me?
Yep.
Yeah,
Anna's turn. Anna, what you doing?
I didn't hear that.
Oh, sorry.
This is boring, but we're just gonna try and cast Earthbind again on Mr. Dragonface.
Okay.
So, strength saving throw, please.
Roll me a surge too on that.
Oh yeah, and the surge.
Did not surge.
Not surge.
You watch as these tendrils swirl up as he's kind of taking flight again after having hit Sylvania, and you watch them grab onto his legs and kind of bind up around his wings, start pulling him back towards the ground.
I did a thing right for once. Alright. What? Yeah, that's good. Oopsies.
Can someone clarify what the move you do does for those of us who don't know off the top of our heads?
Yeah. So he failed on his throw. So its flying speed, if any, is reduced to 0 feet for the spell's duration. So
and it descends because it was airborne. It will descend 60 feet per round, so it'll be on the ground on the next turn.
Yeah.
Until it reaches the ground and the spell ends.
It's only a minute, but
okay.
He's on the ground.
He is on the ground and unable to retake flight for 1 minute. And because he failed his saving throw initially, I do not believe he gets to repeat that saving throw, does he? Just pulling up
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just pulling up your spell here. Just to confirm.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't think it gets to try and...
You have to maintain concentration on it for the duration.
Yeah,
it does not state he gets to make another saving throw to try and break free again, which means for the next minute he is grounded.
Yeah, and
once he hits the ground.
I'm not casting anything else. I'm maintaining concentration on Gaunt.
Okay.
But I have moved, assuming I can do that and wouldn't break my concentration.
Yeah, you can even cast other spells as long as they're not concentration spells.
Right. Okay. That's me.
Alrighty, so that goes to the top of the order. Oh no, Sylvania. Sylvania is after.
My turn?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Dragon is currently still in the air.
Is it? It's not within 5 feet of me.
No, it's still within the air.
Okay.
On its next, basically at the end of its next, or at the start of Anna's next turn, it will have been reeled down to the ground.
Okay, then I'm going to do, and use the dodge action.
Okay.
My job is to take hits and make other people not get hit, preferably. And then I'm going to tell Dog to come here, and also use the dodge action.
Okay. So you are dodging again. Alrighty. So that is now the end of the order, which, let's see what Gaunt has. Okay. And so as Gaunt can feel himself being dragged towards the ground, you can see that he's actively struggling against it initially, but then seeing Sylvania moving around is basically going to let himself drop to basically try and fight Sylvania face to face. And so that is going to be first attack, which
Wisdom saving throw.
Is Sanctuary concentration spell?
Nope.
Nice. Okay, so fails his concentration check on that first attack. So he loses that attack. Second attack is a 22 to hit.
Wait, 22 against the wisdom or 22 to hit?
That is a 20. He passed his second wisdom save.
Okay. Pass second wisdom save.
Yeah, pass second wisdom save, and then it's 22 to hit.
22. Making me use all my spells. I'm casting shield. I will see if I wild surge. Close, but no cigar.
You managed to get that shield up as just brings its maw trying to grab onto you,
and
and
I used dodge. Were you rolling him with disadvantage? I just realized I should have asked that for the attack.
Oh no, I was not.
I might take that shield back then.
Yeah, take that shield back. He failed his second attack.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I forgot. I made the note that you had the dodge action, but then forgot to apply the disadvantage on that. Whoops. Alrighty. Which puts us to K.
Alright, so...
There's a dragon stuck to the ground.
There is... I don't want to do this yet. Syl is not in the ideal spot for me to do what I want.
If you have something with a 5-foot range, you can just do it like over here, and then it won't hit me.
Yes, but it's more that it has a radius, and I don't want to do that. So instead, I am going to use my bonus action, to use Healing Spirit, which I plan to spawn here behind Syl.
Okay, let's draw. So there's the Healing Spirit.
Yeah. So, Syl, if you pass through my Healing Spirit, who is behind you now, you get 1d6 hit points healed.
So invoke an attack of opportunity.
You sure would, unless it was beside you.
I mean, I can't spawn it on a person anyways, so that's the best I can do right now. But
even on your next turn, you can move it into me, though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I can make it move after this turn, but to spawn it, I had to put it near you.
I'm okay on HP, I think.
And then I'm going to go here to get clear line of sight of ground, because I'm pretty sure this is a rock, but I don't know if it's a giant rock.
That is a large rock in front of you.
Okay, fine.
I'll go here. All those big honking rocks that you see are all like 4+ feet tall rocks. All
right, cool. Well, in this case, this is fine. I'm going to attack him with my bow.
Okay. Roll me those attacks.
26 and a 23 both hit, based on previous rolls.
Yep.
And then I need to roll 2d6. Rip. Okay, so 21 damage.
Alrighty. Okay. That puts us to Theo.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast again.
Okay.
Where's my spell attack? So first Eldritch Blast misses.
Does not hit.
Second Eldritch Blast, they both miss.
Okay.
Anything
else?
At the moment. That's what I've got. So you're okay. You're
I'm
at 24.
okay. I'm okay.
Okay.
24.
Alrighty. Anna.
I'm gonna make sure I don't hit Syl with this, because I think I can control how big it's gonna be. But I'm gonna cast Tidal Wave on this sucker. So my aim is to sort of like put it here and just have it be like a 10-foot line, because I can control the shape of it and whatnot. So I conjure up like a wave of, instead of water, I'm thinking like really wet water beetles that are gonna come crashing down on this sucker's head. And he needs to make me a dexterity saving throw.
So where are you placing it? Which 2 squares? For the width?
So I guess here and here, because I can make like a 10-foot cylindrical kind of wall, so that way it doesn't hit Syl.
These guys.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to do the square thing.
Okay, so you're coming in from the side, essentially. Okay.
Yeah, because like I can place it here and then make it 30 feet along, but I think I'm just gonna make a small one on top of him that doesn't reach Syl.
Okay.
I can't believe she got out of that.
And
that
yeah.
is a strength or dexterity.
This is a dexterity saving throw for this one.
Okay. Let's go back to Gaunt stats.
We're testing all this creature's saves.
Oh, I left him roll on Surge. I should have done that off the hop. Sorry.
Yeah, roll me a Surge.
5.
I think
Did
so
not
far
touch.
we're lacking common and charisma. And that's it. Oh, I don't think we've done int either.
No.
That is a 17 on the die. What is your...
Great. It's 14. So
okay, so he succeeds.
It, but he's going to take half as much damage.
Okay, so roll me those deeps.
So it is 4d8.
Woof.
Oh no, hard math.
That's fine.
I guess it's not 8 because I'm not rounding up, right?
It would be 8 damage.
Oh, it is 8. All right. Well, that's sad, but it's only 8.
Okay.
Every hit counts.
This swath of just like water beetles like surges up from the ground and just crashes into his back.
I hope they bite him a little bit. That's what I got for this one.
Okay.
Also, DM, make sure to take the mark off Gaunt that says he's in the air.
Yes.
Because you have one.
Yeah, since he actually landed. Okay. Alrighty, that puts us to Sylvania.
All right.
You're currently staring down the maw of a giant or a large dragon.
Kay has been doing God's work, so I am going to use the help action and give Kay advantage on the next check against this dragon.
How does the help action work again? I land your creature, completion of a task. Advantage on the next ability check. It makes it perform the task. Attack a creature within 5 feet of you. Okay, so basically he has advantage on his next attack.
Correct.
Okay.
Cool.
Alrighty.
You know what? I'm so far so good holding. Or no, because if dog's beside it, then it can move the attack inside. No, dog's staying where it is. Dog uses dodge.
Okay. Alright, that puts us to top of the order. And yes, while Kay has been doing God's work with those arrows,
it might be time for an acid breath attack.
Gaunt is not pleased, and Gaunt is going to do his own version of God's work, and he's sending an acid breath in a line. Can he hit both of you? Yes, he can. So Sylvania and Kay, I need you to make me dexterity saving throws.
22.
I didn't dodge this time.
You didn't dodge this time.
Oh, I still got a 19.
19. Okay, so you both passed the dexterity saving throw, so you only take half damage from this. Where's all my d8s again?
Pretty sure this is like 4d8. Roll low, you bastard.
4? It's not 4.
4 is a cute number of d8s for this.
Okay, yeah, so it's higher than 4.
You both take 18 points of acid damage.
Okay, absorb element time. Do I surge? Please don't surge. I do not surge.
You do not surge.
How many did you say? 18?
18 points of acid damage to both you and Kay.
9. Ta-da!
So you take 9, Sil?
Yep.
Okay.
I am at 15.
Yep. Okay, what are you at?
31. This was my first hit. It's fine.
Yep.
And I'm running low on spell slots. Can you guys kill this thing faster?
Trying!
They're trying. Also, his other attack is going to be a bite attack on you, Sylvania.
Breath and bite?
Yeah?
Ah!
You got multi-attack.
Yeah, he gets
Well,
multiple
usually breath
attacks.
don't count in the multi-attack.
He still has multi-attack on that.
Ah!
His bite attack... he has an 18 to not lose his attack. And then that is... Fuck, math. 20 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. One and... that is 14 points of piercing damage as he sinks his teeth into your ribs, trying to bite down on you.
Now I'm at 1 hit point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know you are.
I'm good. I can help. My turn's next. I can try to help.
We both can help.
Speaking of which, Kay, it's your turn.
Yeah, so first things first, I'm going to use my bonus action to move my healing spirit through Syl.
Okay.
So I'd like to just move the healing spirit there. It's fine. It just needs to pass through Syl for the purposes of what I'd like to do, and I'm going to roll 1d6 for healing.
Okay.
Which was 2. I'm sorry, I tried.
You tripled Sylvania's health. It's fine.
And then I'm going to move over to this tree so that I'm no longer in a straight line with somebody else, because that was a lesson that Kay learned the hard way. Following up by attacking with his bow.
Okay, so roll me those attacks. The first attack's with advantage.
Well, I wish the second attack was with advantage. The
First one hits, second one does not.
The second one does not. And then... So that's another 12 damage.
Okay. Alrighty. Anything else on your turn?
I don't think there's anything else I can do.
Alrighty. That puts us on to Theo.
Okay, well, since Syl is in 30 feet of me, I am going to run up to Syl. I'm going to touch you. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds, which is 3d8 plus 2. So you get 17 health back.
Nice.
You're at 20. Nice.
Bonus action, I am going to cast Misty Step because I can't be close to this thing. And I'm going over
Yeet behind
here.
I'm gonna yeet behind a tree.
And I yeet myself behind a tree.
Okay. So roll me the surge on that Misty Step.
Yeah.
Oh, and on the Cure Wounds.
Yep.
Yeah.
So 2 surges.
I gotta do it twice. So 8 and 11.
Okay, we did not explode.
Yep.
Imagine if the Cure Wounds surge, you run up, slap Sylvania, turn them into a potted plant, and then yeet behind a tree.
Yeah.
That'd be great, actually.
Literally.
Alright, wouldn't be interested in me anymore.
And that's me. That's my action. That's all I can do.
Alrighty. That puts us to Anna.
Has a minute gone by yet in rounds? Like, is
No.
my Earth
Nope.
Mind
10
gone?
rounds.
No.
Oh,
That's
okay.
a minute's 10 rounds. We're like
Yeah.
3.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
the third one.
I thought each of us counted to one of that. Okay.
No. Currently there's 7 rounds, I believe it is, remaining that he is stuck to the ground.
All right. So no cool attacks because those are concentration based. All right. That's too bad because it'd be fun. Well, I guess from where I am, we're just going to throw a frost wasp at him. I'm going to aim for kind of this square here, so that way Syl is out of the blast radius on it. So that is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Which is super cool. So this is going to do initially 1d10, so 7 damage. And then poofs into, I don't know, frosty wasp bits.
Yep, the frost wasp nest explodes, and the wasps swarm around, dealing an additional 10 points of damage.
Additional 10 damage. Going for the eyes.
So he's not having a good day, stuck to the ground, getting bit by wasps, getting turned into a pincushion.
So you just did an extra 17 damage?
Correct.
Okay.
And then I will also move. Boop, there. I think that puts me within 30 feet of him. Sorry, just let me check.
Yep.
Yes. Okay.
Alrighty.
That's me.
That puts us to Sylvania.
Alright, if I move through the spirit, do I heal again?
You get healed again, yes.
Okay, I'm going to move through the spirit.
Cool. So I'll roll 1d6. Get another 2.
And 22.
And my just due to the nature of my spell and how long it can last, my spirit now leaves the field.
Okay.
Then I'm going to stop there-ish. And I'm going to use the dodge action. I'm like, yeah, let's party, dragon. I can do this all day.
I can do just Captain America-ing it. I can do this all day.
Yeah, and then in my head, I'm just going, no, I can't. Please do this thing really quick.
Alrighty.
Toughest thing I've ever fought. Oh, and Dog's going to go there and use the dodge action.
Yep.
Okay. And see what he gets. Okay.
Anna, can you turn into anything that has a lot of HP? And step out for a minute.
That is the plan.
All right, Syl's last in order, isn't she?
Yeah.
What is his? I need my ruler again. We can go. Oh yeah. So watching Theo shunt in.
Oh shit!
No.
And
That's
not where I wanted to
heal
go.
heal their meal.
He's still on the ground, isn't he?
Yeah,
Yep.
he has 40 feet
Okay.
of run speed. So he doesn't have 0 movement speed. He has 0 flight speed.
Yeah, I know. I just,
Damn it.
But he watched you heal the thing that he had been trying to eat. And
Question: did Syl get the attack of opportunity there?
so does get an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
I'm not using it. I'd rather keep my reaction for the possible other things that could come in my direction.
Fair enough.
And Gaunt is going to get there.
I was gonna say, does he saw me teleport?
Yeah, he watched you run up. After you used Misty Step, I rolled a d20 to see was he able to track where you reappeared to, and he got a nat 20 on it.
Fuck.
Actually, no, he's going to stop
Right on me.
here.
The thing I don't want to happen.
And Dog and Theo, I need you to roll me dexterity saving throws.
Yeah, of course.
Dog has advantage. I need to figure out what.
I rolled a 16.
Okay, so you pass the saving throw.
Holy
Great.
shit.
Does Dog pass the saving throw?
No, Dog 10.
Dog does
With
not pass the
advantage,
saving throw.
and
This might be Dog's second death, depending on the
Did you
damage.
get your fucking acid breath back again?
Uh-huh.
Fuck you!
That's why you're rolling dex saves.
Fuck you! Quit rolling 5s and 6s! You jackass!
To be fair, this is only the third time he's used it.
Yeah, it's only the third time!
We only had 6
At the
rounds.
beginning of his turn, he gets... Stop it! Somebody sacrifice more goats.
So
It's a
Theo,
bit
you
late for that.
take half damage, so you take 19 points of acid damage. Sylvania, how much health does Dog have?
31.
Dog is broken. Dog took
How much
38
damage?
points of acid damage.
38?
38 points of acid damage.
No.
Okay.
You're gonna have to rebuild Dog after this.
Well, prepare dog. Just, why? Just, why'd you, no.
And Theo does a 24 hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm probably going down, guys.
Claw
Fine.
attack is this and this.
The breath plus the attack is so bad.
On the bright side, he rolled almost minimum damage on this, so that's an additional 5 points of slashing damage.
Thank F. It's only 5. I am still up. But I am in his range, so this sucks. I can't use Misty Step again. I was hoping that he wouldn't have seen me Misty Step out.
Yeah, he lucked out with the nat 20, and also it's like that thing heals. Must kill.
All heal.
I don't think he noticed what spawned the spirit.
Yeah,
which
he
was
failed to
why
observe
he-
what actually spawned the spirit. But watching Theo run up and then suddenly
touch you, and then
Sylvania
run
being
away.
rejuvenated.
Cure Wounds is touch!
It is, yeah,
I
100%.
can't cast it at distance. So, and I wasn't going to, I was like, I'm probably going to give you more health casting with 3d8 than I am going to with 2d6.
Oh, for sure. But that puts us at the end of Gaunt's turn, so Kay.
Owie.
Alright, so I'm moving to this tree, because yet again, I'm just moving between trees, because I'm like, I could poke my head out from inside of tree, ding ding. So
I need a hero. I need a hero at the end of the night.
my healing isn't super useful to you at the moment.
No.
So I'm going to attack.
Alrighty.
19 and 27.
Both those hit.
Excellent. $18. 25 damage.
Nice.
Is this thing hurt yet?
Oh, this thing looks pissed.
Dum-dum-dum-dum.
Anything else in your turn, Kay?
I'm considering. Hold on.
Kay's thinking, Sylvania's going to yell to Theo, disengage and get closer to me.
I'm going to try.
So, based on that statement alone, Kay is going to cast another healing spirit because
Okay.
I can. And I would like to put that healing spirit right here, next to Theo,
Oh.
so that it's there for when Theo wants to use it.
Where is it? Right there?
Okay, and roll me a surge for that.
Yes, right.
If you miss the cue, just back off.
Does not surge. Alrighty. So that puts us to Theo.
Okay, well, the only thing I can do is take my action to disengage.
Okay.
Run
don't take
through
the
the
action.
healing spirit.
Okay, roll me that d6,
I guess I'm going... That's 10 feet.
4 health back!
Woo!
I almost healed that last attack.
I can only go about here, so I move here.
Okay.
And then I still have my
Still bonus action and reaction.
I still have a bonus action. I don't really have much for a bonus action, so I'm just going to be like, help! Help! Shit! Fuck!
I use my bonus action and swear a whole lot.
I use my bonus action to cry.
Yeah, I use my bonus action to cry.
It hurts!
Alrighty. That puts us on to Anna. Anna, what are you plotting over there?
All right. So where was 30 feet again? Sorry, one sec. It was this way.
Yeah, it's right there. Yeah.
Oops. All right. So I'm moving up, and then in my most guttural draconic, I am within 30 feet of him. I'm going to use my limited telepathy to just sound as ominous as I can and put into his head. I want to say, you are hunting in our territory, Gaunt. We are not pleased. So that's the thought I want to send him. And how does he react? Or does he react to hearing that in his head?
Roll me a...
Oh, you're role-playing the giant fuckers, aren't you?
I don't know what they're like, but yes.
That's ballsy!
Roll me a performance check.
Perform in your mind.
It's only a 4. Oh, wait. Oh, no. I don't get advantage on performance persuasion. It's a 14.
14?
Wouldn't help.
Yeah, advantage wouldn't have helped you there anyways.
Yeah, your other rolls the 6.
You see him a little bit confused as he's looking around, trying to figure out where the voice came from, but he doesn't appear shaken.
Okay. And then I'm gonna use my last wild shape and turn into a giant toad.
Yeah!
Okay, give me a second while I go and grab a token.
Giant
toad?
Like the giant toad we encountered in the swamp?
Yes.
Yes!
Because I've seen it, so I can be it now.
Now you're Gamabuta!
I'm just picturing the giant toad things from Naruto. I'm just
Gamabuta, Gamakichi, and Gamataichi.
I have a large beast to remind you guys. So, yeah.
All hail the toad.
All right, let's just move it.
Please tell me that you have a tongue that can reach him.
I don't think I get a tongue attack.
Yeah, we'll just drop Anna in the bottom corner there with
I
Anna
didn't
7.
say that. It had a tongue attack when it attacked me and tried to swallow.
Yeah, you are now a giant toad.
Giant toad. And I don't think I can. Yeah, I've moved Anna's full movement speed. So
Yeah, you don't get another movement speed as toad.
which would be so cool. But that's unfortunately where I'm ending it, and I hate this, but it breaks concentration because I can't just sit there and keep concentration on him while everyone's dying.
Does wild shape break concentration? It should.
It does not.
It does not break concentration. It's only if you cast a concentration spell or when you take damage, you'd have to roll a concentration check.
I thought as the action I needed to actually concentrate on the beast I was becoming.
No,
Sweet.
you're able to, but you do not lose concentration when you wild shape.
Cool. Done. Giant toad.
If you use polymorph, I do believe you do, because polymorph is a concentration spell, but wild shape is not.
We'll have to come up with a toad name.
Yep. That's not Gamawunta. Gamma
Yeah.
Anna. Gamma Anna.
It's Tona.
Huh?
It's Tona.
It's Tona.
Tona. See, that sounds just somewhat something that you're angry that your printer doesn't have enough of. Needs more Tona.
Needs more Tona.
Alrighty, so Anna is now a giant toad. And that puts on to Sylvania.
Okay, I walk up.
My hero!
I'm going to pretty much I warn Theo, I'm like, this might sting a little bit. It's like a little needle goes in, and I inject you with adrenaline to give you heroism.
Are you sure it wasn't heroin you just injected her with?
Who knows? I was going with adrenaline, but it might be heroin.
Oh!
Heroism, secretly just heroin.
Okay, so we're now both immune to fear, and at the beginning of each of our turns, we gain 4 temp HP for as long as I can hold concentration.
Got it.
Alright, is that the end of your turn still, or do you have more?
That's it.
At the
Oh, wait,
beginning
I
of
need
our
to
at the
add
beginning of our turns, right?
Yeah.
At the beginning of your turn, you will gain 4 temp HP.
Okay.
And then you keep gaining it, so it's like 4 extra HP a turn.
But it caps out at 4, so it's not 4, and then if you don't get hit the next turn, it's 8. It's back to 4.
Yeah.
If you get hit.
Alright, that puts us back up to Gaunt.
Who's probably like, I want that little elf boy.
Let's see who Gaunt is.
Yeah. I mean, part of me is like, I have a plan. It kind of is. It stops me from doing DPS for a turn, but I think it's worth it to protect my friends. Or to at least hurt him aggressively if he tries to attack my friends directly.
Actually, first he needs to see if he gets acid breath back. Ooh.
He
Yeah.
said ooh.
I
I don't
ooh.
like that. He said
Yeah.
ooh.
I don't like it when he gets breath attack. Who's the purple? Who else is purple?
Me.
I hate you!
Are you trying to figure out where to go?
Yeah, he is.
Are...
Yeah, he is. Of course he is.
There's no way we can be sitting side by side with that angle and hit all 3 of us if it's a line.
Yeah, so Gaunt is going to gallop past, kind of jumping a bit over Theo, landing on the other side,
I hate this thing.
and is going to unleash a breath attack.
Yeah, of course he got his fucking breath attack back. This
That's
is
why I
why
said
I
ooh.
hate dragons!
You should have let him run it.
Because the GM will roll a 5 and a 6 every time.
Alrighty, I need all 3 of you to make me a dex save.
Yeah.
There was an angle in there that you concluded all 3 of us are getting hit?
Uh-huh.
I call bullshit, but I will roll anyway.
Oh, thank fuck! I'm probably still going down, though.
Fuck.
Except I will get on my. Hang on, I have a question. Because of heroism, if I'm rolling, and if I go to 0 hit points, and on the beginning of my turn, I automatically get 4 temp HP. Does that
10
mean I
hit
get
points
out?
does not revive you.
That's what I thought.
Because your actual hit points are still 0.
That's what I thought. Yeah, I'm probably going down.
So Theo, you passed. Sylvania passed. Frog did not. Were you using frog stats, Anna?
Yeah, he has the same dex as I do, so
Okay.
I just use the button.
Okay. Alrighty, what is our damage here?
I hate that it moves.
Mm-hmm.
Could it not move closer to me? Doing the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was hoping for. I was hoping he would attack.
That it's hitting all 3 of us.
Yeah.
So for
This one.
But that doesn't hit me. That doesn't
Yeah, it
hit.
does. It goes through the bottom of Theo's box and through the top of yours. It does
That's
hit all
not
boxes.
How 5-foot lines that are diagonal work.
Either way.
That's you know what? Just benefit of the doubt. Doesn't the box go like this?
Yeah, you can do that, or you can do the like two diagonal, 2 diagonal, 2 diagonal, which wouldn't hit Anna, but would hit both me and.
I'd like to get hit and spare one of you.
Right?
It's like
It's got
30-foot straight line. Like if you look at my ruler here, like the 30-foot straight line goes through both Theo's box, Sylvania's box, and the frog.
Yeah, but
The line don't go like that.
Yeah, because it's the squares.
That would be a
Like
10-foot
I'm sorry,
line.
I'm sorry. I'm also challenging this because yes, it's the 30 feet, but at the same time, it's the squares that it's being hit.
Because basically, it's a 5-foot wide acid breath.
So okay, so how these are 5 feet, correct?
Yeah, which
These
is
squares.
Yeah, so it's somehow hitting 2 people when it should only hit me or them, unless it's going in an angle where it goes.
You need to go straight there from.
I'm sorry, sorry to be a shit, but the score, like if to hit both of us, it needs to be like because we technically fell at 10.
Like
we fell 10
here, and it wouldn't hit Annah.
Yeah, because what I was doing is just basically just using the draw tool and drawing a straight line through.
Yeah, but that hits more spots than it should, because a bunch of those squares, like it's hitting a 10-foot radius.
I just deleted. I just deleted.
You deleted Sylvania.
I'm sorry, I meant to delete my box.
Goodbye, Sil. You have.
Yeah. Yeah, because if you're looking.
Yeah, because that hits 10 feet, 10 feet, 10 feet box, then a 5-foot box, then another 10-foot box, and then on it. So that's a 10-foot line for most of its travel. For grid, usually what you do is like there's a pattern in the line, so you can either go straight diagonal, or you can go 2 diagonal, 2 diagonal, 2 diagonal, or you can go 3 diagonal, 3 diagonal, so much until you run out of the distance or whatever. And like there's no multiple there that hits all 3 of us.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to challenge.
No, I
but
get
at
it.
the same time, yeah, it doesn't make sense because the squares are 5 feet. So
In that case, he's gonna have to stop there then. But we'll go with this. He changes positioning to there then.
Yeah.
And then it's the straight 5 through to Annah as well.
What 5 through Annah?
Straight.
Straight. So I'm not getting.
So Still's not getting hit.
Yeah, Sylvania's not getting hit. Theo and Anna
but
still.
I am getting hit.
Yeah.
So.
I gave you 10 HP. I hope it helps.
Do I get 10 HP right away or in the beginning of my turn?
Oh, you didn't get it yet because it's not your turn yet. Shit.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, because
Remember me,
heroism.
You take half damage and you got healed a bunch. So here's hoping that half damage saves you.
I have 18 hit points.
Let's hope that half damage saves you.
Yeah, it's
And
on
also
each of
the
his
inevitable
turns.
second attack he gets also saved. Doesn't do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
So it is 18 points of damage to Theo and 36 to Frog.
I'm at 0. I am down.
5 extra HP for this fight, right, Theo? That's not a thing that you forgot. Huh? Your extra 5 HP, you didn't.
Yeah, no, that's not an extra thing. Yeah, that was eaten up in the first time he hit me.
Yeah, I know it was. I was just hoping that maybe you forgot to put it in.
Nope, I absolutely did not at the beginning. I am down.
This is rough.
Okay, so Theo is currently down. Anna, is Frog still up?
Yep, sure is, baby.
Hot damn, how much health does that frog have?
Hypnotoad, be healthy.
Don't be healthy.
That's why I chose him. But it's kind of useless because toads don't have great movement speed. And so if I'm chasing this guy all around the map, I'm going to lose it before I even get to nom him.
Yeah, how much health does the giant toad have? Oh, hot damn. Hot giant toad is a tonky boy.
Chonky girl.
Alrighty. And with Theo being downed...
Yeah, I'm down. I have to roll death saves. I'm rolling death saves now.
It will take a step forward and it's going to try and bite at Sylvania.
Oh.
That is an 18 to hit.
It doesn't hit.
It's so...
Does that hit?
Right now I'm debating whether or not saving Theo or saving myself. And I'm trying to figure out what Sylvania would do. I have one
Save
spell
yourself.
left.
We asked him as
Save
well.
yourself.
Save yourself. I
Save
have 3
yourself.
death saves.
Okay.
Save yourself.
The way to
It
go.
does not shield, and then no, it does not.
Okay, so
And
you
I will
cast shield,
cast
so roll me a
my
surge.
Surge.
Yeah, you straight up save yourself.
Does not surge. Okay.
Living is better than currently dead.
Yeah.
Or downed.
Also, out of curiosity, Sylvania, how much health do you have?
22.
22?
Well, 4 extra with the temp HP.
On the bright side, it would not have killed you.
Well, I already cast shield, so...
No, do you have 26 health right now? Fucking save yourself. I have 3 rounds.
Alrighty. That puts us to K.
Hi.
Hi.
So my bonus action is going to yeet my spirit through Syl for 1d6 healing.
How far can it move?
It can move up to 30 feet as a bonus action. It's fine.
And you're running it to there?
It is yeeting right through. That should be 25.
Yeah. So Syl gets 2 health again.
Yep. Because 2 health is apparently what Syl gets from the spirit I summon. So
Does it heal me?
no,
No, okay.
because I get 1. There's only 2 pass-throughs it can do currently
Okay.
at my level, and you pass through it, and then it's
Okay.
passing through Syl
Okay, cool.
directly.
Just wanted to check.
Also, I don't believe it can heal a person who's downed. It doesn't. It's not quite clear, but it's vague enough that I'm guessing it doesn't.
What's the... Sorry, which spell was that?
It's healing spirit, but regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so anything else on your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit it with my bow. 18 and 25.
Both those hit.
Yes.
Okay, proven he's the DPS.
14
I'm the
plus an
DPS
additional-
when things are at range.
I also
So-
enhanced him for this fight.
He-
that is
Well,
my...
yeah, which I'm pretty sure has saved me at least a few attacks this time. So that's 19 piercing damage.
Okay.
Damn it, no.
And I'm gonna move into this tree.
Okay.
How is this thing doing?
It's very displeased with current circumstances, namely not being
Is
able to
it-
fly.
Is it bloody?
Bloody,
There was definitely blood. Yes.
Hey.
You've not been shooting the impenetrable shell of some turtle. Don't worry. Is the healing spirit dead?
It's gone, yeah.
Okay.
It's not dead, it has faded away.
It's dead, Jim.
maybe one thing will survive this fight then. The healing spirit.
Alrighty. Anything else in your turn, Kay?
No.
Okay. Theo, roll me that first death save.
Oh, don't be on that one. It's a fail.
Fail? Okay.
Yeah.
So that is a fail, so just put that there. That puts us to Anna.
Yeah, it does.
Go,
I can move
Toadette.
this sucker only 20 feet, so I guess can I move here then, and kind of under the tree, or is the tree completely?
Yeah, you can move onto the tree.
That was 20 feet, right? Or did I do that? Yeah. Sorry.
That seems about right.
Yeah.
Basically,
That's-
measure from the front of your face.
Then
Oh,
you could probably
so
go
if
one
you-
square over.
5, 10, 15.
Yeah, so you could get so the front of your face is bottom left of Sylvania.
Like that?
One back.
One more to the right.
No, yeah, to the right.
One.
There we go.
There you go.
All right.
20 feet. 20 feet of frog.
All right. Yeah. So there. We're gonna do another little speak to him in my same draconic voice into his head, and it's gonna say, like, "Final warning, God, leave now."
Okay, roll me another performance check.
Oh, it's worse than before. It's 13.
He looks like, once again, that little bit confused, like, who the hell is talking? But doesn't seem too terribly concerned.
If there is a Goliath colossal monster out there that wants to come now, please do. All right. And I guess I just want to kind of like hop in place and like look menacing. I want its focus to be on me.
A toad as big as a dragon, you know, that has to look tasty, right?
Yeah, like I puff up, I guess.
I'm just after the throat just like ribbit.
Yeah, maybe make my hypno eyes go all funny.
If you haven't used your action yet, you could use the dodge action. It's always a good action to use.
Yeah, let's do that since I can't attack it. Good call, still.
Okay, so Anna is dodging.
Dodge action.
All right, Sylvania.
Okay, so Sylvania has never A, been this hurt, B, been out of spell slots. She looks at the dragon. She looks at Theo. She looks at dog. She looks at the dragon. She looks at Theo. She looks at dog. She looks at dog. Inviting an attack of opportunity.
That's okay.
Yep. Attack of opportunity does not hit. That was a 7 on the dice.
Okay. And she grabs dog's pretty much brain, the thing that I know makes dogs work, and dashes and continues in that direction, which would be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Okay, so Sylvania is fleeing.
Correct.
Alrighty. That puts us to Gaunt.
Ribbit.
Aren't I enticing?
Oh, I need to roll for that. Okay. So, Gaunt is going to move forwards towards the toad.
Yes.
And is going to make a bite attack first. That is going to miss unless the frog's AC is somehow 10.
No, it's not. I'm assuming that's with disadvantage.
Why does... Oh, yeah.
Never mind.
Dodge.
Yeah, like if your AC is over 10, then he misses. That was his first roll, so he's automatically failed on that.
Sweet.
And his second one was higher, so... and then... Second attack is 21 or 12. Does 12 hit you?
So here's the question. Is my bark skin over if I wild shape?
Let me take a look at bark skin quickly. Bark skin. I just realized something, Mel.
What?
Barkskin's a concentration spell, so Barkskin went away the moment you cast
Oh, Earthbind.
Earthbind.
All right.
So-
Congratulations, Gaunt. You hit the giant toad again.
Okay. Oopsie. Already hit that, so I don't... Damage is not d20s.
God.
If you were rolling d20s, like,
No, I grabbed the d20 and rolled that for the damage. That's the wrong dice. I need the d6s.
Yeah.
That is 9 points of slashing damage as he drags his claws across Froggy's chest.
All right. Let me just do some good old mathy math here. All right, I know what I'm at. Frog whittles away, and in place of Frog, is a very terrified purple Verdan.
Okay.
But I'm not looking terrified. I'm looking angry at him, but I'm also shaking. Yeah, Toad's gone.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Place yourself in those 4 squares wherever you want to be placed. Basically, the 4 squares where Frog was.
Oh, so this one then, yeah.
Well,
You can...
doesn't that technically mean she can get out of attack range?
Technically, yes.
Yeah, but then I'm,
Do you want to be out of attack range?
well, I wanna... Maybe? I want to be by Theo, so I guess it doesn't matter if I'm there or... Yeah.
Well, the 4 squares were... Like, because this is the front of Frog, so any of these 4 squares...
Can be in the tree.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
then, yeah, sorry, I want to be here.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to... Because I think my heals are touches. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, you have Cure Wounds. Slugworth is a touch spell.
So I gotta... Yeah.
Yep. Cure Wounds is touch.
Yep.
Okay. Alrighty.
Alrighty. That puts us to... Kay's turn.
Oh, yes, he just attacked the frog. Got it. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Kay is going to move back here and go for 2 shots against the big boy.
Okay.
Well, 21 hits.
Yep, 21 hits. The 11 does not.
Your Hunter Mark still hurts, though.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's 15
14.
damage.
15 damage. Is it dead yet?
Nope.
Fuck, Aaron, how much HP does this thing have?
A number?
Oh.
Anyone been keeping track of how much damage we've done? I haven't been keeping...
My rough estimate is at least 154 damage.
You're a little low, but close.
I'm a little low, okay.
Alright, and as... you know what? As a bonus action, because I'm pretty sure... actually, no. I'm gonna withhold that for now.
Okay.
That's my plan. Yeah, carry on.
Alright, that puts us to Theo. Can I get another death save?
Yeah. That's a fail. I'm at 2 failures.
Okay.
1 more and I'm dead.
Alrighty, and that puts us to Annah. You're muted.
So I am. Move over to Theo, and we're gonna pull out the juiciest slug I got from a pouch.
Okay, you pull it Slugsworth.
And I'm gonna surge, or rather, not surge.
Try to not surge. You did not
17,
surge.
we're good.
I mean, surging could be a full heal. You never know.
Never know. And so that uses a nice juicy slot. And we're gonna heal Theo for 1d8 plus 3. Which is only 5 damage. Woof.
But he was now alive.
You did that at what level?
Level 1. I have no
Okay,
more
yeah.
second level spells. I'm out.
Okay.
Yeah, not everyone gets to cast it at max level all the time.
I'm up though. So
You're up, you're alive.
And you
I'm
can run.
alive.
Actually, here's a funny... Sorry to go back on this. Is there a way for me to, like, try and stealthily, like, pull out a slug? Like, pull out Slugsworth? Or do I have to make it super obvious, like, I am healing the downed creature?
Roll me a stealth. Just roll me... Actually, roll me a sleight of hand.
But, ooh, it's even worse. Okay. Ahem. A 9. I like to think I, like, fumble Slugworth like a hot potato.
Before slapping down, Theo. Yeah, it's like trying to hold a wet fish. It just keeps slipping out of your hands.
Like, you don't see anything. Damn, alright. Yeah, I heal Theo, and then, and you know what, just one more Hail Mary with the telepathy. I'm just going to say to him, and I'm not going to look at him because I don't want him to think that I'm doing it, so as I'm looking at Theo, but I want to speak to him like, you had your chance. We're coming.
Okay, roll me a perception or persuasion check.
Was it
Or
persuasion?
performance. Yeah, performance. Yeah.
Performance.
Bleh.
Fucking hell.
12. He's gradually becoming less believing of this Sly.
Yeah, fiddlesticks. Sorry, guys. I'm a druid fighting a dragon.
It's okay. I'm a warlock fighting a dragon. It's all good.
Yeah, I don't think I have any attacks I can do as bonus actions, so
Alrighty.
that is me.
Do you want me?
That puts us to Sylvania.
Where you going, Syl?
Fleeing.
She's fleeing, yeah.
She's not saying bye. She's in full panic, like fuck.
Sylvania is bound and determined to survive this.
Yeah.
Alright, that puts us to top of the order with Gaunt.
Yep. Does that breath attack come back?
Why?
That was a 2,
Maybe.
so no, it did not.
Thank fuck. Okay.
I'm actively being very careful where I pick where I stand on the map because of that stupid
Yeah.
fucking attack.
I tried!
I mean, the two of you are in range. I can do nothing for you. Well, okay, there's a thing I can do, but that's at the cost of DPS. I do not wish to cost DPS against the dragon at this point.
No, you stay. You stay back there and keep hitting it.
First attack against Annah is a 20, non-natural. Dirty 20. You're muted.
It is.
Okay.
Grimacingly.
Anna, what's your HP at?
Well, she hasn't taken a hit as Anna yet, has you? Have you?
Well, yeah, the toad bled through at 8 or 9
Okay.
HP. You know, I'm in the 20s.
12 points of slashing damage. Or, no, 12 points of piercing damage as it tries to take a bite out of you.
Okay.
And then it is going to do its claw attack on you as well.
Oh, shit.
Currently, it believes Theo is still dead because Theo is still laying down because you just
Yeah.
slugged Theo. That is 8 points of slashing damage
Cool.
with the claw attack.
Alright.
Are you
What's
not
your
dead?
HP, Anna?
I'm at a healthy 4.
You're
Okay.
at 4 HP.
But you're not dead
I'm not dead.
or downed, which is
What
Alright.
we needed.
Alrighty, and that puts us to K.
Okay,
all
hit
right. As Kay very much knows what Theo's wishes are in this regard. I'm gonna I
it. Oh
missed.
no.
The 17
Twice.
hits.
Oh, 17 hits.
Thank
Perfect.
fuck, at least.
All right. Well, if it's 17 hits, then this is probably gonna be my lowest roll. Blech. Roll 1d6. So 8 damage.
Okay. How are you doing this?
Oh.
Thank fuck!
Okay. So, this is what I'm picturing. So I'm picturing this dragon bearing over Theo's corpse and Anna being like wrecked, right? So because I'm at the angle I am, my goal is to like pierce both of his eyeballs clean through with this arrow. I want to take his skull as a trophy and I want to mount it on my wall, and the plan is that clean shot through to like just completely just fuck up the inside of his face, but have a mountable trophy for me to take home because you know what? I did the majority of the damage on this dragon. Everyone
did.
else was a meat shield for me.
I
And
tried.
I appreciate it. And so I'm hoping that what happens, just because for sake of the dramatics, is I hope that I shoot the arrow through, and as the dragon is like rearing up over Anna, like to do that like finishing, like the finish him kind of moment on Anna, and then it's just going to be like clomp, it's just gonna collapse down, just missing Theo's body and Annah, and it just collapses below them, and they're just like, the fuck? Is it dead? Like, just like panic, sweat, tears, like screaming, and then Kay's just gonna be like, this is mine now.
You don't see your attack?
Well, no, I shoot it through the eyes, but the thing is, it's like above you, right? Like it just finished brutally injuring you, so I'm expected that you see an arrow just go, and it collapses.
Yeah, I know what's going on.
Yeah, you know it's dead, but it's that moment of this giant thing collapses and almost crushes you at the end. That is just...
Okay, I'll let you have I screamed for that.
Yeah, I'm literally laying down there. I'm laying on the ground with my 5 HP, having just had another brush with death, and I turn to Annah, and I go, we're never gonna hear the end of it.
Combat is over, correct?
Yes, combat is over.
Cool.
I'm gonna crawl to Annah.
No. Kay needs to have this moment. Because let's be honest, he's never gonna let you live this down anyways. So Kay is going to beeline it to Theo, like right here, so he can be right next to his giant trophy, which he plans on meticulously taking apart.
On my back.
And then Kay is going to take the potion of healing he's had in his backpack for Lord only knows how much. Gonna pop it open and just like shove it in down Kay's throat, just like pop. Because I don't think Kay did not notice Slugsworth do anything to Theo. So Kay's like, Theo's in danger, need to save him, but the dragon is dead. Boom.
Yeah, and I imagine like the ball's got like the long spell, so you're just like getting that down your throat. It's like,
oh yeah, it's absolutely just like a scientific beaker, or at least that's the bottle.
I'm choking.
Yeah, you're choking on the bottle.
I'm choking on health potion.
DM, I rolled for my own wild surge.
You did not explode.
Yeah.
And for reference, this was a standard healing potion, Jamie. You heal 2d4 plus 2. And I will
Yay!
inventory.
2d4. Yeah, 3! I got another 5! Oh, man!
Anna
I
got
was 100 feet away when the dragon went down. Did I notice? Or am I still
roll me a
running?
perception check.
Perception?
Anna, did you just heal yourself?
I did.
Well,
Okay, what's your HP at?
I'm at 8. I'm feeling pretty good.
8. I reach over and I touch you, and I'm going to cast Healing Light on you. You get another 4 HP back.
I lean into the touch, gratefully.
I'm going to cast it on myself again. Oh, I did much better for me. I'm sorry.
Hey.
Well, why be sorry? You're the only person that almost died, technically.
And I'm just like breathing heavily, just like, I don't want to do that ever again.
Sylvania, you would have heard Kay screaming and yelling.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's screaming or yelling.
Kay, what would you have screamed when you hit the dragon and killed it?
Motherfucker!
Yes, translate as you will.
Sense of urgency to continue running.
That's entirely fine. I'm less concerned about Syl yeeting it into the forest of giants at the moment because I killed a dragon.
Yes, you did.
Of which Kay is immediately, FYI, going to want to start doing his damnedest to get a giant dragon skull trophy, and to meticulously take this thing apart.
I'm going to drag myself a little bit away, and I'm immediately ritual casting Liamin's tiny hut because I think we're all taking another fucking nap.
You can only benefit from one long rest a day. You can take a short rest, but you can only benefit from one long rest a day.
Yeah, like, we're tapped. I don't think we're going anywhere.
Maybe a short rest then, I'm assuming?
Yeah, you can do a short rest for an hour, and...
I also assume I have to roll survival.
Yeah, roll me a survival check. as you are beginning to try and dismantle or you're trying to claim your skull trophy. 22. Scales on or scales off for the skull? Are you going to try and take it down to just the actual skull, or are you going to take the head as a whole?
I think Kay's probably going to try to keep the head as a whole and like take it and do what he can to preserve it.
Okay.
With the scales on, just because one, that's too badass not to. But two, he's also really concerned about the scales on the face and being too intricate. Also the teeth and shit. He doesn't want to damage it, and he doesn't feel he's good enough to do that. But he wants to sever the head and then start doing stuff to the rest of the body.
Okay, so I'm going to make a note here that you have the black dragon head. Okay. And we are, before we carry on with anything else, we're going to take a quick break here. So we'll be back in a little bit.
I'm also gone now.
Yep.
Bye.
Theo has
Thanks,
to
guys.
flee.
We did it. Congratulations, guys.
You didn't die.
Hi, Theo.
Thank fuck.
Yeah.
Alrighty, we'll be back.
I did it.
So.
Boop.
Black Dragon
I need
scale
to go
mail.
to bed, and I need to do that. And we're back. Haha. So the party managed to kill the young black dragon Gaunt, thoroughly ruining some of its intent. Gaunt was intended to flee if the fight was too difficult, but then you pinned it to the ground so it couldn't.
Oh,
As God intended.
so that was the worst thing I could have done then.
Not necessarily.
Well, no, it was the best thing you could have done.
You got Kay a dragon head trophy.
And apparently a lot of dragon scales. And
Yeah,
some dragon meat. Ooh, I wonder if a dragon heart is useful. Kay will ask Syl if a dragon heart is of value.
So are you just calling Syl on the stone and being like, hey, Sylvania, is a dragon heart useful?
Yeah, so that's what, as Kay is, meticulously, he is taking his sweet time. He wants, a la 22 also helps with this, but he is taking his sweet time to get all the things he can possibly from this.
Yeah.
Because it's great. But, Kay doesn't know what to do about the internal organs of a, dragon. So he's gonna, message them. So, are dragon hearts valuable? Click.
Back
What
to
the
fucking
fuck?
clicks.
Is that a no? Click.
Can someone other than Kay say that you're alive?
You're muted.
So no one else can say that they're alive.
I was calling Syl. She's gone forever. Syl, come back. It's done. We need you.
It's dead?
It's dead.
Oh, my life flashed before my eyes.
Yeah, Theo's too, I think. How you doing, buddy? Theo's like,
Okay, I'm going to come back.
But
Fuck.
is a heart valuable? Question mark. Click.
I'm not going to answer that question.
do you want me to move dog to the cart?
Well, I took the important part of dog already.
Do you want dogs remain?
I'll come back and collect it, because Kay's apparently going to sit there for a small eternity harvesting as much of this dragon as possible.
Correct, because I have the opportunity to make an outfit.
Okay, so I eventually make it back. DM, can I do like an Arcana check to see if I know things that can be made from different dragon parts? Not specifically heart scales, just what could this be useful for? as like a note for the future. I'm not even carrying like monetary value because that doesn't pass through Sylvania's mind. It's like, can I make a magical thing out of this?
So there would be quite a few different things that could be done with various parts. Most of the internal organs, not as much. You can use, like, because you utilize the acid gland, actually use that to make several acid potions. Or acid vial, I mean. But there's, for most of the internal organs, just due to the high acidity of them, not as much. The scales, the claws, the teeth, all that kind of stuff tends to hold a fair bit more value when it comes to crafting. Both as crafting and also for, like, when it comes to selling as well. Where's...
I mean, because Kay is definitely going to make a request out of Syl. Because Kay wants his arm to be fashionable. And what's the most fashionable way to have a magic arm done up than in black dragon
scales?
I mean, Kay would also like an outfit. Because I think it's large enough. But, like, if he had to pick one thing he wanted, because he probably is going to be respectful of the party and ask, hey, do you want anything that's not the skull?
Skull's all yours, buddy.
After, because Kay would willingly be like, Syl, make it dragon scale pretty, and then you guys can get dragon scale things or claws or stuff like that.
Cool.
But the skull is mine, and I would like to be a fashionable, as dragon scaly fashionable, even though I'm wearing a new outfit, which probably looks like shit after the trip we've had.
Especially after getting in the acid bath.
Yeah, geez, my new outfit that I was so happy about that I completely forgot to get commissioned to be drawn. Oh no, what a shame now that I have dragon mail.
You also harvest 25 pounds of dragon meat.
Ooh, okay. I should start adding stuff to my inventory.
Oh, I thought he was offering that to me.
Alright.
Sylvania, you'd also know that... actually, roll me a survival check, Sylvania.
Survival or Arcana?
Or Arcana. Either works.
I am much better at Arcana.
Fair.
If I didn't have advantage, then it's a 8 with the nat 1.
You're still very shaken over the whole, almost dying thing.
Have the after fight shakes, just...
The after fight and almost death shakes, yes.
The adrenaline hasn't... The flight response has yet to calm down.
Yeah.
It's useful for things. It's useful for many things. The parts you need, yes, from the dragon. You need parts from the dragon. The useful parts are part of the dragon. They are the parts of the dragon that are magical. They can help you make magic things, and they're very useful. You just need the magic parts of the dragon that are needed for the magic things.
It's gonna be like, neat. I'm just gonna take everything apart really carefully.
And Kay, roll me one more survival check.
Crit!
Crit fucking 20. Alrighty.
Sorry.
So you meticulously, as you're going through, harvest the majority of the skin. You decide to keep the tail itself mostly intact. You're able to harvest the 25 pounds of dragon meat. You also, while carving out the dragon meat, you do, Matt, like you clear off a fair bit from the rib cage, and like clean off a lot of the bones. You do also take possession of, or you also do get the dragon's heart, which you're very cleanly managed to cut out, as well as a large number of bones. You managed to cleanly carve off the wings, minus where they're pin cushioned, and you took the full head in pristine condition.
Okay, I will follow up with you once I finish adding all these things to my inventory. What's everybody else up to?
Dragons are useful. I'm sitting there muttering about how dragons are useful for magic things while I sit down and repair dog. Dragons are useful. They're useful from the part of the dragon that is magical, that creates magic items. Yes, very useful, very useful. It's useful to have killed a dragon in a harvest. The parts of the dragon that are useful.
Can I take like 5 large scales off this dragon? Would I have a chance to just go in there and try and take some scales?
I'm reasonably certain that did I cleanly cut the skin so that the scales are still all attached for now?
Yeah, the scales are all attached for now, but you would absolutely be able to, if you decide to like pass off some scales, you could remove some of the scales if you so chose. So you'd have to ask Kay.
So Kay is perfectly fine with like sharing some of the wealth, the spoil. He's not like hyper greedy, except the skull. But he does want to have enough to be able to decorate his arm.
Yeah, no, I got that. I was just wondering if you having the skull and enough to decorate your arm, if I could have like at least 5 scales to decorate like a headpiece.
Oh, we could absolutely like divvy out the skin. Kay is like perfectly fine with being like
Cool. I said I was gonna make gauntlets out of him, and gauntlets aren't really my style, but I think it'd be kind of fun to have like a memento from this day in the form of a few scales.
Okay, so I have bones, heart, skull, scales on, tail, meat, and wings? Is wings the thing I'm missing?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh god. My brain just started singing the Dragon Tales theme song.
Dragon Tales. That's not the right tune, actually.
That's definitely not the right tune. That's Veggie Tales.
Tales.
That was Veggie Tales, not Dragon Tales.
Which is almost better.
I watched Dragon Tales a lot, but I can't remember.
I didn't watch Dragon Tales a lot, but I did watch Veggie Tales a whole bunch when I was younger.
Oh, God bless Veggie Tales.
Silly Songs with Larry was by far the best part of those shows.
Where's
my hairbrush?
I don't know. A water buffalo or where is my hairbrush?
Where's my hairbrush is my favorite one.
Classic.
I digress. Okay, so I'm gonna reiterate one more time all of the things that I have based on the dragon. So, bones, heart, skull, tail, wings, and meat.
Yeah. Heart, scales, wings, bone, meat.
Cool. Is the cart still nearby? The cart
is back where the old, where your previous tiny hut was. Because you left it behind when you ran. Which is not very far from where you are now.
Cool. So, Kay's intent after cleaning off everything, is first going to be running back to, like, bring the cart to our current hut. Because I know it's not super far away. But this way we can actually transport this, because this is a lot of stuff.
It is a lot of stuff.
And I know that the cart has some stuff in it, but, like, this is a lot. Like, Kay is willing to share his stuff with the people he helped kill the dragon with, even except the head. But he definitely realizes that he needs help to move it, so the cart seems like the best life plan, even though he realizes they don't currently have dog to pull the cart. So that's likely going to be Kay pulling and or pushing a cart with great difficulty.
We'll have a dog in an hour.
But regardless, and maybe
the short rest, Sylvania rebuilds dog.
But nonetheless, so I'm going to reclaim that, and then I'm going to once that's done, probably takes about an hour. I'll load up the cart.
Okay. Yeah, by the time you're getting back with the cart, like it's not quite an hour, but because you would not gotten far before it gone caught up and attacked. But you get the cart and you kind of like take a bit. Everyone can take a short rest.
Short rest.
And you can use hit die to heal up some if you would like. And then during this time, Sylvania does fix dog and get dog back up and functional. Though the metal is somewhat melted from the acid. But dog is in functional form.
Alright, so I heal 5 health, which is decent.
You know how many spare parts of dog I carry around? The only thing that matters is the brain. I saved the brain.
Cool. So, I think that even though I know we're tired, I'm assuming this is what, noon?
This is still early morning, because you basically got out of the hut, started running, and gone attacked. So this is still really early in the morning.
Somewhere between 9 and 10?
Actually, this time's probably somewhere between 10 and 11, but with all the time you took to carefully carve out the dragon and the hour to rest.
Sounds good. So Kay's going to be like, so with dog up, we're using... Okay, Kay's going to roll survival to see if he can guess how far away we are from town based on our current travel and the fact that Kay's going to use this 15 to assume it's about half a day, if not more.
Yeah, about half a day.
Or like somewhere around there, because, I mean, the GM told us, but...
I'm sleeping town tonight.
Yeah, Kay is very much like, so... Y'all good to push through and get to town?
Yes, I'm sleeping in a very nice bed tonight, holding no expenses back.
Also,
Sylvania looked at their wallet.
Yeah, out of curiosity, have you checked what you got in your money bag?
How much did I gain? I had a lot. Oh, did you add it already?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I suddenly have money.
All of the money that Sylvania had on their person doubled.
Nice.
Oh, damn.
Really? Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, well, yeah, you have 2 platinum.
No, I have 4 platinum, 1,346 gold, 194 silver, and 14 copper.
Damn! Look at who's rolling in the dough now. Anyways, I mean, Kay is still giddy as sin because he has dragon parts for days. Yeah. So Kay is going to work with dog because I'm pretty sure like the weight of a dragon on top of like everything else is probably not going to be sufficient for dog to be the only thing trying to push the cart.
Yeah, you'd require more than just dog to drag the cart along at this point with most of a dragon in the back.
Yes. So Kay is absolutely helping dog relocate take cart to town.
Okay.
Hey, what's your plan to do with all the parts of the dragon?
Kay is going to turn to Syl, deadpan, and go, I want my arm to be pretty.
Your arm is pretty. I made it.
I want it to be I want it to be covered in cool black dragon scales.
No, that would interfere.
Kay is going to be like, I'm going to do it with or without your permission.
Fine, when you break it, I won't fix it.
Fine.
Kay's gonna sit there with glue.
You get nothing. And then Kay's gonna keep pushing. Kay's currently being a little spiteful, but he wants his arm to not be bronze. I don't know why.
I'm imagining the scales are decently large.
Well,
and would interfere with the...
I don't know. I feel you could make them decorative. I digress. Currently, that's what Kay wants, but he is currently using all of his muscles.
After thinking about it for a bit, I'm like, okay, Kay, you take 2 scales, make them shaped as something you like, Like, you carve it or whatever, and I will implant it into the arm. It'll be like tattoos.
Do I get cool, fancy outfits made of scale mail?
That one I have to figure out later. I'm not sure if this is... Because that was a young dragon. Scale mail is fairly high-class armor. I'm not sure if we can get it from a young dragon. It might need, like, an ancient dragon. But if we can make it, I would be willing to make it as long as you supply or are willing to supply the extra supplies required.
Sure.
You can test the scuttle, John.
Kay is perfectly fine with having fancy kick-ass tattoos of some kind, which now I have to think about.
Yep.
Okay.
Alrighty, so as the party slowly makes their way towards town, dragging along this cart full of miscellaneous dragon bits, you do reach the town towards evening, and you're able to, or like, as you're arriving in town. Oh, where's the? Where is it? There. The city itself is a fairly sturdy, rounded wooden wall surrounding the outskirts of the city. And upon kind of reaching the entrance gate to the city, there looks to be probably a couple hundred buildings at least scattered throughout it. And on an elevated ridge towards the far end is a keep, surrounded by yet another wooden wall. A single paved path leading up towards that. In contrast to cities like Amanodel and Ithamir, the city is rather small, though from Annah, from what you know of the Ishal Plains, you know this is still one of the larger cities scattered throughout. And there's a pair of guards that are at the gate as you approach, and they're kind of looking in a little bit of shock as you're dragging a cart in full of dragon bits.
I want to go up to the guard and say, we're here to collect the bounty on Gaunt the Dragon.
The bounty on Gaunt? Is that
Black
Gaunt?
Dragon terrorizing area?
Mel, roll me a persuasion check.
Ooh, I get advantage on those. 17.
17 is... you're gonna have to excuse us. I have to go and run and talk to my superior, but I'm sure we can get that arranged. There was another group that was supposed to be hunting it, but apparently you beat them to it?
He attacked us first. It's not our fault.
But if... Are you going to be in town for a couple of days?
Oh, yes. At least... I look at, like, the wound on my arm. A month.
Look, if I... And he pulls out, like, a little clipboard. He's like, if you can write your names on here and where you'll be staying, then we should be able to get in contact with you in the next couple of days.
Speaking of...
Which is the nicest place to stay?
The nicest place to stay... There is the Queen's Lodge, which is just about 6 minutes down that road there. Or are you talking more, favorable company type of night? Like,
No. Best sleep. Sleep.
then yes, you'd want to go to the Queen's Lodge.
Okay, point me in that direction. You said that road?
Yeah, just down the road, about 6 minutes.
Okay.
I'm
going that way.
Is the rest of the party following along? After, I'm assuming, writing your names on the clipboard?
I'll pull out the clipboard, but I'll follow along after it's done, where we're staying.
Yeah, I mean, Kay has no choice because he is currently one of the mules being used to move this cart. So Syl is leading the way, Dog's gonna follow Syl, so I'm like, I don't disagree with anything that's currently happening here.
Okay. You make your way down to the Queen's Lodge, and Queen's Lodge is a very, very nice building. Like dark polished wood pillars out front, a very thick, sturdy looking wooden door. And as you enter in, like very nice carpets laid out inside. And as you step
Kay
in,
is currently, just for record, Kay is staying with the cart until such time as he knows rooms are booked, so we can get like a concierge. Kay doesn't know what kind of word he uses. I'm assuming that Anna or Theo probably know what a concierge is, and to be like, hey, we need some help with some things that we have. Can you go see the crazy looking wild child outside with the cart and see how you can help? So FYI, that's
okay.
just what Kay is doing in this
so
scenario.
I waddle in and I go up to the front desk. I assume someone's there.
Yep. And actually, right as you enter the building, there's a kind of like a bellboy's like, "Oh well, welcome to the Queen's Lodge. Please do wipe your feet. What are we looking for today?"
How much is a room?
That would be 3 gold a night.
That sounds good. Do you have somewhere that short-term storage? Me and my group killed a dragon, and we have a bunch of bits of it that need to be put away for a bit.
A dragon? Ghastly things. Absolutely. If once you have your rooms booked, then I can absolutely help you out with that, and we can get that brought in and put it away in one of the lockers for safekeeping while you're here. And he kind of guides you over to the front counter. So how many rooms are you renting for the night?
Usually we get 2, but I want my own this time. I feel like spoiling myself. So I'm going to cover my own room for at least a week, and I'll go see what the others want after that.
Okay, so you're renting a room for a week.
And as I open my coin purse to pay him, I'm kind of looking.
Crash when I get back. And so Kay is going to beeline it to the butcher based on his quaint survival skills and the fact that he has a map. He's going to figure out his way to the butchers to be like, hey, so we killed the dragon and we need to get the meat taken care of ASAP. It's been about half a day with like little to mild preservation. Help.
Half a day? Okay. Easy enough. What kind of dragon was it?
It was a young black dragon.
Young black. Those are going to be spicy meat. Yeah, and I'm assuming you brought, like, you're lugging this sack of 25 pounds of meat with you, or did you leave back in the cart?
Yeah. Oh, no, I am absolutely, like, it's only 25 pounds of meat. It's heavy, but not, Kay can't deal with it heavy.
Yeah.
So Kay definitely brought that along.
And so you set that down. He's kind of like looking over. It's like, yeah, ass is eating a little bit of it. Usually stuff's best done fresh out the gate, but you got what you got. You got some good cuts here. And he's gonna grab your name and where you're staying. So swing on by probably about 2 days, and we'll have some night. What do you want from this? Are you wanting sausages? Or are you wanting steaks? What are you thinking? What kind of cuts are you wanting?
Kay is going to be like, nice cuts are great. Any of the poorer quality cuts, if they can be preserved into long-term food stores like jerky or like meats for a long-term travel, that's ideal.
Yeah.
But like, if we have some nice cuts, Kay's like, yeah, no, we're gonna eat those. We're gonna like, he wants the nice cuts, but anything that you commonly be like, and this gets tossed into the ground beef pile.
Yeah.
As much of that turned into various forms of like a jerky or preserved meat as possible would be preferred.
Yeah, but then the nice cuts, you're wanting them essentially set up to be consumed in relatively near future?
Yes.
Okay. And he's looking at that and he's like, oh, with how much you've brought me, probably looking at, probably say about 15 gold.
Kay's literally just gonna stick his hand in his pocket, put the gold on the counter, not even flinch, not even just do anything. Just here. Thank you. And then he's going to inquire, preservation of, like, do you know what can be done with tail? Who I should talk to about tails or the skull? It's gone for long-term preservation.
For long-term preservation, I probably want to talk to the to a taxidermist.
Taxidermy.
So Kay's going to be like, I have a map. Can you point them out? Or the general area.
And like he kind of like points to a spot, and I was like, I think he's around in here.
Cool.
Can't remember. I deal with the meat. I don't deal with the rest of the animal.
And that's okay. Kay's gonna be like, I'm out, peace, and gonna duck away, because he knows where to be. He's communicated where he'll be if any for the time being, if any correspondence is needed. Just send it to the Queen's Lodge. And they'll find the wild child. And then Kay's gonna go look for the taxidermist. He obviously doesn't have the dragon skull with him,
or the tail,
but. Or the tail, but I don't know if he wants to taxiderm the tail, but he might want to have it preserved until we can do something with it.
Yeah.
I just don't know. Kay doesn't know what he'd want done with it, but he knows for a fact that he wants the skull up on his wall in the tower, like it's going above his bed, like mounted epic dragon skull.
I hope we find a way to ship it back to Aminodel before we have to go even further north.
That's on Kay's list, but first taxidermy.
Yeah. As Kay's running errands around town, Anna, what are you up to?
The plan is not to go far. I want to make sure that I'm there to greet whoever comes to collect the bounty, because I want to make sure I'm there to talk about that. So I'm going to stay at the Queen's Lodge.
Well, he did say that it would be a couple of days.
Was it a couple of days?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, a couple hours. Okay. Never mind then. Where, can I go to, like, the guardhouse? Or the... Yeah. Speak to, like, the captain of this place?
Yeah, you'd be able to find a guard and get them to point you towards the guardhouse. What specifically are you looking for at the guardhouse?
Just someone to talk to about the happenings in this fair city.
Alrighty.
Or the spooky totems that were fucking following us.
I was like, oh yeah, those were a thing.
Those friends.
Yeah, so you're able to find the guardhouse pretty easily. And as you kind of head on in, and you see a kind of gruff fellow sitting behind the counter. It's like, how can I help you?
Hi. My cohorts and I are new in town. We traveled here from Aminodel. And we're kind of mercenaries for hire. We took out that dragon that was plaguing the area just now.
Oh, gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the guards came in and told me about that. I don't believe he actually killed the bugger. He likes to stick the air and just raid bomb everyone.
Yeah, well, not anymore, my friend.
It's good to hear.
I was wondering if I could pick your ear about the happenings in this city. As you may have heard, Aminodel has been kind of plagued with some assassinations and some underhandedness with some of the diplomats as of late. Have you heard that?
We most certainly have. They'd be hard-pressed to find most cities in here who haven't heard of that.
Yes, nasty stuff.
Where are we again?
You're currently in Galanath.
Galanath, thank you. Sorry. Fading. Galanath. Is Galanath having the same troubles right now?
Not so much. We don't have we don't have the big nobility setup that they do there. Well, we've got our guard captain, we've got our city lord, but for the most part, it's kept relatively quiet here for the past several months.
All right, good to hear. Last question for you, sir.
And I want to produce the rubbing of the Scorched Hammer clan's insignia.
Yeah.
And I want to ask if this symbol does this mean anything to you? We think they might be related to some of the upsetting
events that have been happening as of late?
He takes it, and does he know anything about it?
No, I was just gonna say.
That's a 4. He's kind of looking it over. It's like, no, I haven't seen anything like this.
All right.
It's a nice drawing, though. Passes it back.
Awesome. So, if anything comes up, can you please find me and my associates? One of them will be staying at the Queen's
Lodge.
Lodge. There you go. On this side.
Yeah, sure. What's the name?
Sylvania.
Can do.
Thank you, good sir.
Need anything else?
Nope. That is all. We'll be in town for a bit. Hopefully, we see more of each other. You are delightful. And I'll walk out.
Glad to hear it. Have yourself a great day.
Yeah, I'm just gonna rest. I'll go back to the Queen's Lodge and hang out in my room.
Okay.
And for the record, I have it on good conscience that Theo immediately went to the room and passed out.
Okay.
And by good conscience, I mean Jamie texted me and be like, Theo's passed out on a bed somewhere.
Fair.
So I'm assuming it's on the hotel room bed that we've established.
Probably. Sylvania, were you wanting to do anything upon arrival?
Do these rooms have like attached baths?
Yes.
Oh, I fell asleep in the bathtub.
I'm gonna be prune in the morning. Got it. Alrighty, so as Sylvania passes out in the bathtub, Theo is passed out in their bed. Annah is accosting the guard captain and then heading back to pass out in their bed.
And Theo's not Theo. And Kay is continuing to do chores until like the closing hour of most businesses.
Yeah.
Because he needs to make sure that the scales are preserved, so he doesn't learn the lesson that he did with the wolf pelt that one time. And then he also needs to talk to the taxidermists to make sure the skull can be preserved. He has to talk to or find out where the post office is to see if they can ship something that large back to the location in Amnodel, because obviously we don't want to take that with us.
Yeah.
And then if he has time, he is either going to make note of a marketplace or weapon shops to follow up, because he realized that his bow is shit, and whatever the magical bullshit that filled into his bow is amazing, and he wants this forever. So he wants to investigate like what that would look like. But I figured that's gonna run too close to the evening, so he's gonna have to come back and then like clean himself off, dust himself off, probably take a bath or a shower or whatever, and he's probably gonna be the last person to go to sleep that night.
Okay, sounds good.
Mostly because his day's been filled with the burning fuel of adrenaline, and also he wants the most out of this dragon, because this dragon is amazing.
Fair enough. Yeah, so you're able to hit up the taxidermist, and they say to bring the skull around the next day, as well as some of the scales, and we'll see what they can do about preserving. And then, yeah, by the time you're getting out from there, it's getting a bit late. Most of the shops are closing up, so you're able to head back to the inn, or to the Queen's Lodge. And with that, we are going to end tonight's session. Everyone does level up. You're now level 6.
Hooray.
And
Huzzah.
congratulations, you killed the dragon. You did not die. Thank goodness.
Not for lack of trying.
Not for lack of trying.
I mean, Anna was close, Theo was downed, Kay was still more or less fine, and Syl was running away. So
Sylvania also got to like a hair's breadth from death too, because you had what, 1 health at one point, Sylvania?
Yeah.
So
like Syl was almost dead too.
Time I've been out of spells. She had a moment of fuck.
Yep. It's like, I can't finish my thing if I'm dead. Yeah, that's what we're going to call tonight's session. Thank you to my players for going through this ordeal, and you've arrived in Galanath, and new adventures await. So
Thank you, DM.
we'll be back in a couple of weeks. Have yourselves a great night, and fare thee well.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.